Dollar. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Big IV, Big Four. By the people, for the people. And this is the For the Lonely channel on YouTube. Follow me on IG, TikTok, and TikTok. IV the Real Only, all lowercase. That's IVDAREALONLY. IV the Real Only, all lowercase on Instagram and TikTok. But if you haven't subscribed to this channel right here, the variety channel for the real only, no fakers allowed, 18 and older in the chat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to support the channel, $JBARMS, J Barnes, JBARMS. We got the $1.99 membership. We got super chat, super thanks. Anybody want to support the channel? That's all the promo though that we got for today. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get up here, hit them 3 dots right there, and hit the thumbs up button on this, man. Salute to the chat. It's another morning at the job. I called off yesterday. I had a lot of things I had to take care of, so I wasn't at work yesterday. I meant to go live too, but I got caught up running around all day. So yeah, I was off, but I'm back. I'm back at the job now. You know what I'm saying? Nosy Wozy might be rolling through here in a minute. Hold on, let me open my drink. But yeah, salute to the chat, man. Y'all jump in here like we do. We do our roll call every time we come on here. Morning roll calls, morning roll call. Y'all jump in here. Let us know where you from, where you representing. We in New Jersey, USA. So, yeah, y'all jump in the chat. Let us know where y'all from, where you representing. And hit that like button. You know, top of the morning, man. I'm tired as hell. I didn't fall asleep till late, tossing and turning all night. So I'm up here. It's gonna be one of them ones. You know when you don't get that good rest, especially if you work in the morning or anytime you work. You don't get that good rest, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of them ones. I expect to be tired and I expect to be slow moving, you know? So any of y'all, if you in here and you hearing a little background noise, remember I am at work in this plant. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of machinery and things going that make a little bit of noise. So if you hearing a little bit of noise in the background, you're like, what's that in the background? That's what it is. So who we got in here, man? Y'all jump in and tap in with us on the For the Real Only channel. You know? So I got a bunch of stuff that's not related to work that I need to get done today up here at work for the sake of saving time. So I don't think this is gonna be no 3-hour session. We're gonna try to get like an hour and a half, 2 hours done. But what's up, man? What's up with it? Who we got in here? Y'all jump in the chat. I gotta sign up for Rumble, man. I be wanting to wild out. I be wanting to say certain stuff in here, but I don't do it. Cause it's too many, YouTube got too many guidelines, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I ain't got no freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to say certain stuff, but I can't say it. I can't say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, jump in here, man, and represent you, put on for your city. Let us know where you from. It's the morning roll call like we do every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get in the chat, let us know where you from, where you representing. You know what I'm saying? So this Big IV, Big Four, by the people, for the people, representing New Jersey, USA. You know what I'm saying? To be exact. So what up with it? I mean, we be having people in here from Australia, Africa, all over Europe, all over the United States. You know what I'm saying? So tap in. I'm pretty sure a lot of people live got that, but you know what I'm saying? This is where the primo quality people come through here. You know what I'm saying? It's a quality chat. It's a quality channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What up with it, man? Jump in here so we can start talking some ish, get a little chat going. You know what I'm saying? In here, ain't nobody still ain't jumping here talking about where they from. You know. Anyway, hey man, I want to talk about something, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, we got 5 people. That's enough to at least get started. Y'all hit that like button though. Hit the like button for me, please. It would be greatly appreciated. So we ain't just going live for nothing. YouTube algorithm can see, hey, the people is partaking and engaging. You know what I'm saying? So they keep giving us a look. Um, Let me tell you something, man. It was something that I noticed over there. Hit that button, man. Hit that like button so YouTube can keep giving us a look. Appreciate everybody coming through. Morning roll call. While I'm gonna start talking, but as I start talking, that's what we do on here on this channel. We jump in the chat. Let us know where you from. Put on for where you from, man. Where you from? What's your name? Where you represent? But I want people to stop doing this, man. Stop enticing people to rock with you. Stop enticing people to rock with you. A lot of times somebody around you and coming around you and they trying to attach themselves because of perks that they probably receiving. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody out in this world ain't good people. We got some real a-holes out here and D-heads out here and some turncoats and just some people that really ain't real right, false individuals. You know what I'm saying? Out here. And they all got agendas. They only out for what they can get and everything like that. Man, never entice nobody to mess with you. Some people, if you've been on the channel, you probably heard me say around the end of 2022, I had like a lot of people around me, so I made some changes because I was starting to see, well, I didn't start to see, there's a lot of stuff along the way that I was seeing, and it was making me wonder. I decided to not wonder no more. Let me just lay it all out and test everybody. Man, and what I did as a result of that is I said, take any and all benefits to being around you away. Because if people know you, just make an example, people know you keep paper, they gonna stay around you. If they ain't got no whip and they know you got a whip, they gonna stay around you. If they know you keep intoxicants, whether that be liquor, marijuana, or whatever your drug of choice, whatever it is, turn up, they call it. If people know you keep turn up, they gonna stay around you. If people know you always going somewhere, you always at the spots, you always over here, they gonna attach themselves to you. So what I did at the end of 2012 is I removed every perk that I can possibly think of. Where hit the like button for me, please. I removed every perk where I can possibly felt like somebody was hanging around me for. And so I'm gonna start with one person in particular, and I ain't gonna go from person to person because it applies to all of them, but I'm gonna just start with that first person. So it was one person hanging around me, man, helped out their family. They didn't have nothing, like, wasn't having nothing for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? My mother always taught me, you gotta look out for other people. That's how you get your blessing. You gotta help people. But some people be only out for what they can get. So it was times somebody saying they ain't got no food. You know, me and my mother, we put together a big aluminum pan with all the stuff for them on Thanksgiving because it's somebody that, you know, and they got kids with them and everything. And so we come through with that. But anyway, always looking out for the person, always helping them out, doing favors, making sure they good. Person just showed a lot of fakeness and a lot of turncoat activity and acting weird when they got in front of other people and just like all this stuff, and even stole something out of my vehicle one time. You know what I'm saying? So there's all this stuff going on. So I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? So then I finally said, okay. And then along the way found out this person got a habit. So I'm like, out of this world. So I'm like, whoa. So, you know, that was the beginning of the end for me. So what I did with them and other people, I removed all the perks. So usually every day it was like, oh, what you doing? So when it came to, where you going tonight? Oh, I ain't had no plans. Whoa, what you drinking? Either nothing or the cheapest stuff on the shelf is what I would say. So I might be like E&J. When they know me, anybody know me know I'm the Woodford man, the Woodford Reserve specialist. But back then, it was less of that, but it still was there. So it might have been like, oh, I got some Remy. Oh yeah, I'm trying to do this tonight. I'm trying to do this, and everybody. It's like I had all these people. So it started being, what you drinking? Nothing. Or either I'll be like, oh, E&J, or either something cheap. And these people always broke anyway. They ain't never got no money. So they want to suggest, let's go here and if you ain't got no money, you don't suggest nothing. First of all, you just be lucky to be along for the ride. And the Woodford Reserve is for me. The Remy is for me, or other people with money, or the Henny is for me. When y'all come around, it's either finna be nothing, or I know you ain't got nothing anyway. Here, you want something to E&J, because it ain't just gonna be me footing the bill. So I did that. Any favors that I did, I started mentioning, yeah, gas. So I started bringing up gas. Oh, I started saying, oh yeah, I ain't over here this way. So I took away all the perks and all the things that'll make a person want to attach themselves to you or be around you. I removed those things. So there was literally no benefit to coming around me. Being that they ain't got no money, when they come around me, I just be cruising around. I'm all over the state with it, whipping, moving around. You know what I'm saying? So they sitting around, they want to do stuff, but they ain't got no money. So it's like, how you want to do all this and you ain't got no money? So what you telling me, essentially, you telling me to pay for you or to treat you. That's not gonna happen. Never did do that part ever. So I always did that part, and then I just restricted the other stuff too. So basically, and this started in November of 2022. So when I removed all the perks to hanging around me, all the benefits to hanging around me, them sob stories. Oh man, Jay, oh man, hey bro, hey, you got $20 I can borrow, or hey man, can you think you can give me a ride over here, or you think you can take me? And then the worst is the people that get some money in their pocket and you don't hear from them or see them. So when all this stuff disappeared, you know what happens, right? November 2022 is when I started this, and I did it with everybody. One person I don't hang with no more, but I hear from them pretty much every day. You know what I'm saying? At least I hear from them every day. They ain't out of sight, out of mind. The rest of these individuals, basically my 2023, I was solo dolo, which I always stayed sucker free and stayed out of the way and stayed to myself because I can only depend on me. I don't disappoint me. You know what I'm saying? I don't disappoint me. I ain't no turncoat. I don't turn on myself. I don't violate myself. I'm not fake to them. I'm true to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I got from around these. I made them get from around me. I forced them away. There was no 2023. I was solo dolo, and it gave me more time to focus. Like even coming on here on this YouTube, I would have never been able to be on here on this YouTube. I didn't have time. I was running around too much and running around, you know what I'm saying, and everything else on the street. And I also stopped a lot of stuff that was a part of my past that was bringing me back to my past. You know what I'm saying? No druggy stuff like nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? So basically, greater focus was achieved in 2023, and time became available to do more stuff and to get the wheels turning, because all this started in 2020, 2019, 2020, pre and just the start of the pandemic. So it was like people was depressed, people don't know what's going on, people can't go here and go there, so they trying to create something to do, create hanging out, people being around people just to have an activity or something to do. And it kind of snowballed. And it kind of snowballed and got out of control. So then I looked around one day and I'm like, damn, like I said, I figure out this one here got a habit. So I'm like, man. Then I look over here and this one like this and this one. And these is all people who I wouldn't hang around in the first place. I would never be around. So what made me get around them? And me standing in the cut, I was always a focused person, working hard, trying to invest money, trying to start businesses and stuff like that. So I'm sitting around these people, I'm noticing all that stuff has declined and fell by the wayside. And I'm hanging around these people, and I'm like, damn, I wasn't missing nothing. A lot of times you think we missing something. I wasn't missing nothing. I wasn't missing nothing. Hit that like button. So I'm around these people, and I'm like, bro, this is what I started coming outside when I was more focused, taking care of my business, getting the things done that I need to do for me, making the necessary steps to progress in life. And I stopped that and ditched that to start socializing again with people. When I came home focused. So I came home, I'm focused for like a good, man, what was it, 2013, about a good 6 years, 6 years or so. So then I jumped back in. I'm like, this what I'm missing? I'm hanging somewhere. Everybody there got agendas. It's at a bar. Everybody there got agendas. Everybody there fake. Everybody, a lot of the people in there got drug problems. And I'm looking at these people and I ain't got none of this. A lot of them don't work or, you know, was in bad positions as far as employment. Didn't have money. A lot of them was the black sheeps of their family, and a lot of them just was very dysfunctional people that nobody hung with them. Not to judge them, but nobody mess with them. They family don't mess with them. They can't keep a friend. They friendships, everything in their life is strictly temporary when it comes to people, in terms of people, because everybody see how they is and get from around them. So this is what I'm surrounded with. And man, when you around, like they say, watch the company you keep. All this trouble started coming from being surrounded by certain individuals. So it's a couple things start to go on in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You know, street stuff start jumping off, all this other type of, you know, stuff, disagreements, the near fights, the drama, the constant all this and that. And then before you know it, the law involved. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a wise decision, and I wish it was a decision that I made sooner, because I realized, thinking back, if I had made these decisions sooner and never have been in that position or got these people from around me sooner, all the people that was around me played some role in how things ended up. And when things started to get crazy for me, everybody was trying to back up and act like they didn't know what was going on. They didn't have no involvement or this and that. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, you were around, y'all was instigators, y'all was around to benefit and all this other stuff. I just saw it and I said, okay, somebody in this circle is okay, I believe. And it turned out the one that I hear from every day, which is the one that turned out to be okay. You know what I'm saying? I hear from her all the time. We don't hang as much as we did, but I still hear from her every day. Y'all know her, Black Diamond. But it was all these other people. Stop giving them rides, no calls. Stop lending, no calls. Stop giving something. Stop feeding people. Stop helping people. Stop having their back 100%. You know what I'm saying? Stop the loyalty and the honor. Stop the, hey, that's my people's. You ain't about to do woo-woo. Or me and you going, you know what I'm saying? Stop all that. Nobody. Nobody, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gone. But with that, greater clarity and peace of mind, and a return back to the right direction of how things was before all this. So I wasn't missing nothing, so don't think you missing nothing out there. And stop giving these people, hit the like button, stop giving these people incentive to rock with you. So that's a test that I want to see, and a lot of people can't stand to know this. A lot of people can't stand to know that, and they're afraid that they're going to be alienated or by themselves. But I test any of you out there that's going to watch this. If you feel like, if you got these type of people around you, they questionable, they ain't never got no money, they always broke, they always need, so you looking out for a lot of people, remove the perks. And you remove the perks and see who there when the smoke clears. So stop lending, stop being of help, stop being a listening ear all the time. Stop being, oh yeah, it was one of them people, like they always call me to tell me their problems and what they was going through and everything else. If God forbid I be going through something, I made up something one time and I called this one individual and I start to mention and say something, and they was just so dismissive. Oh, that's just, oh, everybody, oh, they was just so dismissive and not willing to listen to me. So I'm like, damn, you know, like they say, check up on your strong friend. I'm the strong friend with anybody I'm around. So they always want to ask me for advice or talk to me or speak to me or tell me their problems. You know what I'm saying? And but as you know, if you've been the strong friend or if you are the strong friend, you ain't got nobody to talk to. You can't talk to nobody. So you either just gonna sit there and bottle all that in, pressure bust pipes type of deal until you explode, you know what I'm saying? Or you just gonna be walking around here down and depressed, you know what I'm saying? So, and hopefully not suicidal. That's never the answer. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I challenge anybody, remove the perks and see who there when the smoke clears. See who's still rocking with you when the smoke clears. So, like I said, last year I was solo, but it was peaceful. It was the most peace I ever had, and it was the most. And my only drama last year, to be 100% honest with you, my only drama last year pretty much came from being on this damn YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It was peaceful. The 2022, 2021, chaotic drama. I said I'm getting too old for this. You know what I'm saying? Chaotic drama. I'm pushing 40. I ain't got time to be in the mix with these bum motherfuckers that's the same, doing the same things in the same places every day. They still there now, and I removed myself over a year ago. I be driving past. Y'all might see that short when I said, ugly motherfucker, you driving down the street, they watching you go down the street. I'm still moving down. I'm like, I know for a fact when I come down here at a certain time, you're going to be right here doing the same thing you was doing 2 years ago when I met you, 3 years ago when I met you, doing the same thing. So what are you missing? You might as well get out here, put your best foot forward, grind, hustle, and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Because once you out of here, no take two. You ain't getting no another chance. So you better get out here and perform and do what you need to do and stay out the way. These people ain't going nowhere. They gonna be right where they at when you done. Trust me. So if you love them that much and feel like you got to hang around them, they ain't going nowhere. And they should understand if they your peoples, if they friends of yours, they should understand you getting your life together, and they should actually be rooting for it. You know what I'm saying? But man, a friend of mine in Florida, he got killed a few years back. But he used to tell me, it was like we had real honest conversation. He was like, man, one thing about you, he was like, bro, he used to tell me that it was a group of people we used to be around. He said he used to tell them, yo, this dude, I know he gonna go somewhere. Another one of my friends told me something like that too. Like, I know he gonna go somewhere because he always trying something. It don't matter how many times he fell, he gonna try to do something else. He gonna keep going. He relentless. So he like, yo, dude, this dude gonna go somewhere one day. And he was like, you notice how everybody, you see people, you might, no matter how long you seen them, and you like, what up, man? What you been up to? You know how you say, oh, what you been up to? And they answer is always, nothing. Oh, I ain't been doing that, man. Shit, I ain't been doing. Hit the like button. Yeah, man, I ain't been doing that. Oh, man, I just. And he was like, bro, every time since I met you, every time I saw you, and I asked you what was up and what you been up to, you had something to tell me. So he's like, I remember coming to you and you was trying to start this business. Then I run into you and you was doing this and you was doing the music thing and you had started doing shows. Then I ran into you and he's like, every time I run into you, you got something going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. I guess that's what I needed to get back to. So now, when you see me now, this year now, and I ain't doing the lives as much as I was doing on Friday, but I'm still putting stuff out, just having fun. You know what I'm saying? But we getting back to that. But what's happening is I'm in hibernation up here. I'm thinking. I'm back to what I used to do. I'm thinking and planning. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I know that needs to go is the waiting, thinking it's a perfect time to do everything. That's the part that need to go to the back burner. You know what I'm saying? But right now, this is back working. This is turning. I'm free from distractions. So I was telling a friend of mine, she moved to a quiet area, and I was telling, she was like talking about how boring it was, so she's still going back to our hood hanging. And I'm like, listen, That's a good thing. Let it be boring over there. That's good that it's boring. When it is boring and it's quiet out there, that's a blessing because it's the best time for you to focus and get your shit together. Free, distraction free. Don't look at it like that. Because, yeah, you run back out there, but when you run back out there, you feel like it's fun, but it's really trouble. And ain't nobody out there got nothing together or nothing they doing. They just sitting around, ruining their life and wasting their time that you ain't going to get back. So it's good that you out here. That's giving you a chance to focus. So all that stuff you've been telling me you want to do, this is the perfect opportunity to get it done and execute. Because it's boring out there and you ain't got much else to do but to execute. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes focus requires isolation. You ever heard that? Focus requires isolation. It requires you to remove yourself from people and environments that serve as distractions and that's leading you, pushing you back and leading you in the wrong direction anyway. You know what I'm saying? Focus requires isolation. Remember that. I purposely isolated myself at the end of 2022 in order to return back to how it took a while for me to get over it. Because, yeah, at first I was like, man, it's boring. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm back how I was. And like I said, the wheels is turning. Yeah. Riz Lyricist, what's up with you? Long time, man. What up with you? What you got going on, brother? It's hot as hell in here today. It's been warming up. I'm gonna go ahead and say the winter is the winter out the door. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been warming up out this joint. Open up this door, let that air come through. It's cold. It's cool in here. Yeah, man. Focus requires isolation. Hit the like button. But another day, another dollar. That's the title of this live here. Another day, another dollar, man. Still pushing, still grinding up here at the job. I was off. Well, I wasn't off this day. I called off, had some things to take care of and get in order. A lot of times when you work mornings, you can't go to the doctor. You can't do this, you can't do that. So, and then stuff start to pile up on you. So I'm like, you know what? Let me take a day off and get some of this stuff in order. So I was running around all day yesterday. But I'm back up here at the job. Like I got PTO now. You know what I'm saying? So I was about to say I had to miss some money to get stuff in order, but I ain't gonna miss nothing. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe to the For the Real Only channel. Big IV, Big 4 by the people, for the people. Follow me on IG and TikTok at IV the Real Only, all lowercase. You know what I'm saying? That's IVDAREALONLY on IG and TikTok. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Like this, please like this, and let's keep YouTube. Let's have them give us favor, because that like is important, man. And I be saying it too much on here, but yeah, man, y'all come through, man. Show love, hit the like button, man. Get in the chat, let us know where you from, where you representing, and yeah, keep YouTube, keep them pushing us up. But this is a good channel right here, and it's be mostly positive vibes in case somebody get out of line and we got to put them back in line and we got to do some straightening. But for the most part, this is a positive place. Good people come through here, man. Wrench Gang, we got one down in the chat right here. I don't know if he's still in here. Riz Lyricist, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, damn, what I was gonna say happens every time. But yeah, man, yeah, hit that like button. Like I said, keep them pushing us up, and don't forget that bell icon is a mother. I'm telling you, bro. Man, it never fails. I be like, man, I don't see nobody. I don't see this person, that person. And then I go to their page. I just need to take a day and just go to everybody's page within this little thing that I rock with, and make sure that bell is on, because I don't be seeing nobody. And we so used to hitting that button, we don't even think about that bell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in. But yeah, focus requires isolation. Let's make that the goal. So we had several themes here the past 25 minutes or so that I embarked on that little story and conversation. You know what I'm saying? And those are things you can take away from it. Focus requires isolation. Don't give incentive for people to rock with you. Remove the perks. You know what I'm saying? And don't think you missing nothing out here. You ain't missing nothing out here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going on in the hood. Like all these people, when I left and I went to Florida, they was sitting around doing the same thing they doing now. Many of them sitting around doing the same thing then they was doing now. Now I left in 2013. I mean 2003. I came back in 2013. That was 10 years we can account for. So if I left here in 2003 and just after graduating high school when everybody was doing this right here, and I come back in 2013 and everybody's still doing this right here, and now it's 2023 and everybody's still doing it, it's like, oh, whoa. Hold on, what we doing here? Let's evaluate this whole life thing, and we don't know exactly why we here, but we surely ain't here to just sit around. It's some type of purpose. So each person, the best thing I can think of until we somehow see a scroll come out the sky and say, this is what y'all supposed to be doing. Y'all know that, right? And we don't know that. Each person got their own purpose. But I know it can't be that. You know what I'm saying? So, right, man. Hey, man, I want a peace and prosperity and good fortune for everybody. You know? So something, and you can say what you want to say, you cannot accomplish that being in the wrong places with the wrong people and around negative energy and around leeches and bottom feeders and turncoats. Ain't nothing gonna go right. You know what I'm saying? Before you just, so when I regressed, don't regress, I regressed for like a couple years, like 2-3 years I regressed. And before I know it, I had spit up money I was saving. The law was in my life. Constant drama and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? So don't regress out here. Progress. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take a step back to take 2 steps forward. Like I said in that song. You know what I'm saying? Ape shit that's on here. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? Accept that, step back for 2 forward. So, but don't be taking multiple steps back out here for these people. You know what I'm saying? Because they will, misery loves company. Man, the person that I said that had the habit, right? They was hanging in the same place. So it was a bar and all these people had habits and I didn't know. It dawned on me and then somebody told me. So the person that's telling me didn't have no habit. So I'm like, man, all this, some of them may be watching or may see this, I don't give a damn. They're like, man, all these people in here, and I'm like, for real? Then I run into somebody I'm growing up with, and they like, yo, you know that's like such and such. They're like, yo, you be doing? I'm like, nah. They're like, man, I wouldn't even hang in there. So they was so jealous of me hanging with this one person because they all wanted to hang with the person and wanted to be down with the person. But they all was trying to force drugs on the person. So they hated me because I was always the person younger than everybody. So I was always telling them like, yo, watch these people. Like, don't get around them doing what they doing. Be careful. Don't let them, they smoking a blunt. If you don't see it get rolled, don't touch it. Don't drink nothing that's been sitting. If you don't see the bottle, just don't do nothing around these people because they moving like this and they messed up. So, people that's messed up don't mind messing you up too so they can feel good. A lot of times you make people have to look in the mirror. So if they see, and that's where jealousy come from. If they see that you doing good, they now got to go home and look in their mirror and be like, oh, I'm a failure. I'm not doing anything. Oh, this person's doing this. Then they start to create in your head because you're confident and you happy about what's going on in your life that you think you all that. So, oh, this person think they all that. And trust me, you ever see people that get cooked and you find out they slip Mickeys? Ain't nobody's gonna slip, because what happens when somebody slip you a Mickey, it results in a chemical imbalance in your body. Your body ain't prepared. So I can have a drink and I can put some cocaine in it or something, or put some heroin inside this blunt. If you know you about to smoke it, you gonna be all right. You might be addicted, but you gonna be all right. If you don't know and your brain ain't ready for that and somebody slip it, it'll cook you, it'll mess you up because you wasn't expecting that. You just expect you finna hit some weed and you like, and then all of a sudden man, it was a dude who used to be downtown in my town for years with a half a cigarette that had, I guess, been put out or he found. And for years, I don't know, was it the same cigarette, but somebody had put something, slipped him a Mickey, and this man used to be downtown like this, blinking his eyes, laughing. His teeth had got rotted, and he was dragging this half a cigarette that was never lit. And he lived his days. Every day I would see him, and he was doing that. So you got to be careful, and that's jealousy. Trust me and believe you. Somebody saw something in him, a glow that he had about himself, something that he had that they was jealous of, somewhere where he was going that they saw and felt like they wasn't gonna go to, and with him or in that direction, and they decided to cook him. People don't do stuff like that for nothing. So I told this person, I don't care if you ain't see it get rolled, don't touch it. You don't drink that. You don't sit your drink down. Keep it in your hand like this until you finish it. Ain't nobody trustworthy. Don't say, hey, watch this for me. Don't sit in that nowhere, nothing. Because this person, and I know because people have done that to me and been like that with me. So, but I'm super careful. So I know this person got a glow about themselves. They like a magnet. Everybody love them. Everybody come to them and want to be around them because of their personality. You know what I'm saying? And they holding themselves back being around these people. And these people is doing everything to keep them right there with them. They don't want them to be around people like me and people who tell them positive stuff and who try to take them from out that environment. I used to get this person and be like, yo, come ride with me, let's go over here. I take them to another spot where it ain't like that. They didn't like that. They didn't like none of that stuff because they had agendas. You feel me? So be careful. People will cook you out here. If people jealous of you, you got a glow and you like a magnet and you got like something going for yourself, people will drag you. They'll drag you down right with them just so they can feel good about their situation and they can look in the mirror and say, well, Bobby fucked up too, so I'm all right. Or at least I ain't as bad as Bobby, or at least I ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? Because people ain't too many people want to be the only one. Trust me. So if I'm messed up and Bobby messed up too, at least it ain't just me that's messed up. So that way you know everybody ain't looking at you like, look at him, look, he messed up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to watch profanity. Oh, look at him, he messed up. You know what I'm saying? So now they gotta say, oh yeah, he messed up. And Bobby Bobby too. Oh yeah, Ray messed up. Rashida messed up. You know what I'm saying? So it don't feel bad because it's like you got company. Man, don't let nobody. I'm telling you, bro. Don't get done dirty out here. There's some dirty people in this world. So nobody who doesn't have an agenda is gonna be angry with you for telling somebody something positive. They going around this person like, don't, what's up, Digital Dre, hot to John. Nobody going. They going around this person like, oh, don't hang around him, cut him off. And they don't understand the person still rock with me to this day. And they just don't understand why. You can't tell, and you just revealing yourself. Why you telling them don't hang around me like I'm a bad influence? I'm taking them away from y'all. Because y'all all junkies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking them away, and then y'all trying to make this person try what y'all on. So I'm like, hey, stop going over here all the time. Let's go to this spot. Take you over there. You had fun, right? You see everybody was cool, good vibes. Wasn't no negativity, wasn't no drama. Everybody wasn't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they was on something, they was on some pot. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like everybody over here cool. I'm telling you positive stuff. I'm telling you don't worry about the negativity. Don't worry about the BS. Yeah, go back to school. Yeah, do that. Hey, you know they hiring over here. You know they pay this over here. Oh yeah, you don't gotta do that. Yeah, woo woo. You know what I'm saying? So what is the big deal with that? If you don't got an agenda and you truly rock with this person and you got love for this person, I should have a team with me. But I was outnumbered. I can't overpower all these negative influences. If you really this person's friend and you rock with them, why am I outnumbered? Why am I the only one telling them this? And why are y'all mad that I'm telling them this if you don't have an agenda? I ain't telling them personally don't hang around you. I'm telling them, hey, avoid these hard ass drugs. If you gonna mess with something, just rock with this right here Don't mess with that. You know what I'm saying? Leave that alone. And now I am saying that you see how this one acting. Remember they used to act like this, and now they seem like they ain't normal. See how they looking now? They look old. They deter. You see this right here? You Then on top of that, turn around, two or three of them people that was going over there or was affiliated with people that was going there done OD. Fentanyl. They was on cocaine. Let me just go ahead and say it. So they trying to push people to do cocaine and be on coke. And, what are you waiting for? Oh, it's not going to do anything. Now, and this is the crazy thing about it. I'm hanging in the same area, right? But I'm never really interacting with them because I ain't like them. We don't see eye to eye. It ain't no similarities between me and the people. It's just certain people that I'm cool with, but the vast majority of them I don't really mess with them because they got agendas and they always got some drama going. Now, some of these same people that's telling this person to try this and trying to get him to try it is to asking me in conversations, hey, you ever tried it? And I'm like, nah, I ain't never did it. Oh yeah, that's good, then don't do it. Yeah, it's a messed up habit. Yeah, if you ain't never done, that's the best thing for you. Don't do it. Right, exactly. And I appreciate that. So why the hell are you telling this person, and me and you, we closer in age, we in our 30s, many of them, or you and your, why the hell are you telling this person in their early and mid 20s to do it if you just told me that? Why are you trying to get them to do it? And what happens is this was a younger person, very attractive female, and then I find out that the bar is like a lot of the people there was bi, and then I find out that that powder, I guess, make people freaky, and they get to partaking and doing all kind of stuff. So it clicks in my head immediately. That's why they trying to get you to try this, because they trying to get you somewhere and have you coked up, freaking off. That's the agenda. That's why they don't like me around you. We be together. Text come to the phone. Hey, they saying I'm always with you, or why I'm with you again, or this and that. So that was the plan. So these people got agendas, man. Hey, you better be careful. This is not no joke. Hit the like button. Good morning, cuz. Digital Drizzy. Digital Dre. Oh. I wonder, maybe your name is too long, cuz. I was about to put a wrench on you, but I see it's already a wrench on you, so I guess your name too long. Digital Dre in the building. Follow Digital Dre. Follow Hot the John Experience. Follow Rizzy too. We got 3 moderators. Digital Dre got the gaming channel. Dre, how many subs you at now? Yeah, Digital Dre monetized, about to be monetized. He on the road to it. You know what I'm saying? We at like 2,200 or something right now. You know. Follow, subscribe to Mr. Louisiana. Road to 50 subs. Big Brad. For those of y'all that don't know Big Brad, if you ain't been seeing him, he had to get another channel. So go on my community wall and you'll see Big Brad new channel, and follow Big Brad. He trying to get his 50 subs so he can start going live with his Louisiana recipes, his New Orleans cooking recipes or whatever. Hey, we here, cause hey, we might have to fire back. We might have to fire back up the panel. Fire back up the panel. You know what I'm saying? And get on the panel. Okay, almost at 2K. Salute. Yeah, we might have to. I meant to go live. I be meaning to go live all the time, man. I just be all over the place. But like I said, I was running around. Every time the weekend come, I be running around. I know based off of what I did yesterday when I took off, this weekend I ain't gonna have to do as much stuff. Only thing I got to do is get another repair done to the car. Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got to get the Friday lives back going, especially now that we got like a lot of new people floating around. They probably ain't been exposed to it, so we got to get that back to what it was. You know what I'm saying? When it was just having fun and positive vibes. And I know it's going to be that this time because, you know what I'm saying, it's certain instigators that's on here, they ain't going to even be a part of it. So with they head, so with they energy and that instigating energy that just put everything, that messed everything up to begin with, it won't be a part of it this time. So yeah, hopefully this time we kick it back up, is we get more participation because that's what made it. That's what made people like it so much, the participation from the people, and everybody was welcome and everybody was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? As long as they wasn't on no BS or no negativity. So hopefully when we do kick it back up, we'll have, you know, I understand some people don't like to show their face, but you can show your avatar like I do on there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't be feeling like be holding no phone up or being like, you know what I'm saying? I put my avatar on there. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we get more, and hopefully this round, like I said, we can get some more participation from other people and other personalities come on there. Rizzy came on there. We had a good live with Rizzy. Riz fell asleep. He fell asleep on us, but yeah, good live that night with Rizzy on there. You know what I'm saying? He was in here earlier. I don't think he's still here, but yeah, yeah, we gonna fire that back up. We gonna fire that back up. I ain't gonna lie though, I've been enjoying my Friday nights. I've been able to relax. I've been going to go and shoot some pool here and there. Right. Cause this is what you gotta do. You gotta come on. You gotta come on here. You gotta come on here. Cause now they updated it to where YouTube live now. I don't know. You got enough subs to go live, right? But they push it out in front of more people now. You know what I'm saying? They push you out in front of more people now, and you can promote and everything else. That's what helped build you up. Like going live a lot, going live will build subs, and people get to see you on there tapping in, and you know, you joking around, you laughing, having a good time, and you know, like you got your little topics, so you should do good once you start going live and you talking about all the little stuff going on. People should start tapping in. They gonna start tapping in, especially them females. They gonna tap in with you. You feel me? So one, you just need to get to the, if you ain't already there, to where you can start going live. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So people, if you look through my videos, you'll see recent lives with 4,000, 3,000, and everything. You know, like when you first come on, they probably going come in the beginning, and that's when you got to catch them. But I don't care. Me personally, I don't care about the big numbers. If they come, they come. Like if they pop in and you talking something juicy or something drama, they usually going some drama. They usually gonna pop in the beginning. If it's juicy or drama, which you do deal with the news that's going on, whether negative or positive, they'll probably hang around. But like sometimes they pop in on me and I just maybe saying something regular and they'll jump out. Like you see, we got 4 eyes right now. Oh, it was warm here yesterday, Digital Dre. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. Like you'll see right now, it's 4 people. I can see that number jump up to 20 or 30 out of nowhere, and I'll immediately just start talking drama. I've done it, and they'll stay right there, and then you'll see other people inching, and they'll stay. So of course you know the controversy is going to keep the numbers up. You feel me? But yeah, they definitely, because I was using StreamYard, and they be holding back StreamYard, because you remember I was like the panel, I was using StreamYard. And I'm like, why am I getting new subs and I'm doing the same numbers? It got to the point where I was doing the same numbers every StreamYard. Then people was like, yo, I don't even be getting your alerts. Like, they don't push. And then come to find out, I read an article. No, I not read an article. I saw a video on YouTube that they were in 2024 gonna start putting more focus on they live and getting people to go live on they stream. And lo and behold, as this year has kicked off, they have invested into their own live stream. They got it looking like IG now. Because StreamYard is compatible, you still can use it, but they don't throw it in front of as many people when you go live on there. People don't be getting the alerts. People be getting the alerts late. Like, it's people coming there like, yo, I just got the alert. Y'all been here? How long y'all been? Y'all been here for this long? I just got the alert. So it feels to me like they purposely keep you in the cut with StreamYard. But when you come live on here, they throw you in front of more people. I can go live on here for 2 hours, and if I'm just talking regular positive talk, I'll get off here and I'll have damn near 300 or 400 or 500 subs in that neck of the woods. Or I can talk drama on here and get up even higher. You feel me? So why y'all push it further out when it's y'all live, but when it's StreamYard, I keep doing 140, 150, 170 something people, and I'm getting new subscribers. I'm pretty sure some of them should tap in, even if it's just another 5 or 6 or 7 of them, but I'm getting the same core people. So I'm like, nah. So I'm just gonna use that for I'm gonna keep StreamYard, but I'm wondering, is it worth having the highest package of, because I think I'm paying for it every month, but I'm also worried about I'm just gonna use it for special presentations. So if I'm gonna interview like a artist or an internet personality, I'm probably gonna use it for that. It's no other way I can do the panel, because on here you can only have one person come up here on YouTube live, which is gonna go in front of more people. So I'm on a whim and a prayer that some of these people come when I start back during the panel, because I can have 7, 8, 9, and 10 people on there. You know what I'm saying? And I know if people come up and that's floating around, when people see it, they're gonna say, who is all these people? And they're gonna click on and they're gonna see everybody's personalities and they're gonna see everybody's name up on the screens. They're gonna say, who are these people? Oh, I like this person. Follow, subscribe. And that's what was working for it last time. Right. So StreamYard is good because the thing they got YouTube Live, this is live basic. You can't have a whole bunch of people up here. You can't play all them intros and outros. You can go edit the YouTube video after and put all that stuff in and then put it back out. But who wants to do all that? So if they get like StreamYard and they start having all them features, StreamYard got to go, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they let you do it for free, you know what I'm saying? StreamYard got to go. But like my StreamYard, I got commercials, I got little clips in there, like they be arguing. I put Ghetto Cowgirl on there to shake something and then they get quiet, you know what I'm saying? Like it got a lot of features in it, StreamYard. So I'm going to just use it just for stuff like that. But I'll be going live on here now. That's another reason why I ain't been doing the panel, because I'm like, why is my numbers like this with all these new people and they coming in organic? So why is my numbers like this consistently? And when I'm on here, I've seen people that subscribe and they coming back. So I'm like, oh yeah, I remember you was here. But for some reason I don't get that same interaction over there. I don't know. But StreamYard is a hell of a good thing. I still recommend everybody have it. It's a good tool, especially if you're looking to make your stuff look better. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is working overall better than anything. Even with Like I put out the little cooking show episodes. They too are doing a certain range of views. This is outperforming everything. You know why? Because they want to promote it. They want us using they live. So it seems that it's outperforming everything. It seems like everything else is like a block on it from moving up as fast. But these lives on they thing, they consistent, whatever. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna probably have about 300 people. But if I go live on StreamYard, it's gonna be like one something. So they doubling the take right off the top. Now if I get on here and get the cussing and arguing and everything else, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get up in the thousands, 8, 900, 1,000, 2, 3,000. But then at the same time, they don't want you doing that. You know what I'm saying? You get to wanting to demonetize and I don't know if somebody trying to report my videos or something, but I can put up a video and it'll have a green. I think somebody trying to do that to me, and we probably know who it is. I'll have a green dollar sign like it's monetized, and then all of a sudden the green dollar sign will turn yellow, and I have to uh, uh, appeal it, and then it turn back green. I put up a short, and I didn't say not one. I did a live on a Sunday. I didn't say not one curse word, nothing derogatory. I put up shorts that no cusses, no nothing. Why was y'all clearly saw? So why was it green and then it turned yellow? I feel like somebody trying to report it just for the sake of reporting, hating. These some good cough drops right here. Y'all ever had these? Right. StreamYard was popping. A lot of people got StreamYard. Man, I be scrolling, I see so many platforms that use StreamYard. StreamYard everywhere. You got Streamlabs. You know what I'm saying? StreamYard ain't no joke, bro. Cause yeah, because if all they gotta do is press a false thing, and I feel like that'll they check, cause they looking for a reason to not have to pay you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? Why? If it ain't no profanity in this, or it ain't nothing to right, and it ain't. You can even use profanity as long as it ain't nothing super crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they? Why is it okay, and then it's all of a sudden not okay, and then when I appeal, it's like, oh yeah, we looked at it again, it's okay. Nah, somebody pressing that, somebody doing that. And it's crazy that these dudes are so jealous and pathetic and ain't got nothing to do that. They trying to sit there and negatively affect somebody else's channel. Because one thing, they can say, people talking about a promo. Now, promo is perfectly legal, and I highly recommend it to people, especially if you're getting a certain amount of views and you just want to monetize and start collecting, to use the ad and just run to that 1,000. Recommend it, and it's legal. Now everybody using it, but I was being attacked for it. But everybody using it now. You feel me? Or has used it. You can go around, look at these same people pay, but they talking about me. The last ad I ran was 5 months ago. 5 months ago, I had that was the For the Real Only commercial. It was like 4 or 5 months ago. I was under 2,000 subs then. I got like 2,300 now, going on 2,300. That you still talking about something for 4 or 5 months ago? Every sub that I got is organic. My channel has never not grown. It's always grown. So when you get to talking about motion, you know what I'm saying? Using it in line, right, using it in line. Some people come out and say it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, yeah, using it and then talking about, oh, I grew natural. So I'm just gonna say this one thing. Loves Roblox. What's up with it? Salute. Thanks for coming through the chat. Hit the like button. Right, right. So like I delete kids. Ain't no kids. It's the 18 and older channel and any of that. So I let trolls stay. I let them hate. Long as they don't cut. It depends. Sometimes I ain't in the mood and they come in playing by. So you got one dude, right? His channel was super boring. He had like under 100 subs, and we turn around like a day or two later, he got 1,000 something subs. Then we turn around, he got 2,000 subs. He was one of the instigators. So I don't know if you remember, cause the guy Surviving Fillmore Africa. He had a short that went viral, hundreds of thousands of views, and maybe in the millions by now. So it bought him a lot of subscribers. You know, shorts. That's another thing too, cause start doing shorts. You see me doing a lot of remixes now. If you look at my shorts, shorts bring in subs too. So he had a viral short that did a whole bunch of subs. He does that, and it shoots his subscribers up. Do you know that I went back? I went to this guy page because I said I guarantee you. So they playing a game where they trying to look like they got more subs to feel like they doing something. I went back to his page over the weekend. He got 3,000 something subs now, just like SFA. You just had 1,000 less subs. You didn't do nothing on here to get that many subs. Not look at your shorts. Not you. The numbers ain't there. The numbers on the video. You didn't do nothing to get that many subs. You bought promotion just so your subs can top his or look like his. That's sad. That's sad work. And it's a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? But when I was doing it, when I did it, last time was 4 or 5 months ago though. When I did it, I was it was an uproar. But really people just didn't have nothing they could say about me and they needed something to say. You know what I'm saying? It was an uproar. Now everybody running promo. Everybody done ran some promo. That's why I don't need to compete with that. I said if they want to play that petty game, I can go right now and drop a rack or two on promo. I guarantee you they run out of money before I do. They go a couple grand right there and run it up. I have 50,000 subscribers just for the look. Then what y'all gonna do? I can keep y'all. You so pathetic. You gonna keep spending your money just to try to top me and spin out. I ain't got time for that. This channel, I had 2002 subscribers when New Year's hit, and now I'm closing in on almost 300 more than that. All them came from shorts going live. You know what I'm saying? Organic. And the 300 before that as well, because for the Real Only commercial, when that ended, I had like 1,600, 1,700. So everything since then is organic, and they still talking about 4 or 5 months ago. No, I ran an ad on the first ad I ran was when I first did the JT interview, because he suggested in the interview that we should start running promo on our channels, and it's legal. It's not the same as buying subs. So they were trying to create a false narrative that I was buying subs, but I really just ran the promo, and everybody was interested in it once he said it. I just was the first one to try it, and I was like the guinea pig for it. So I'm like, let me see what the benefit is to doing it. Really and truly, there is no, it just makes it look better. But there is no real benefit, because those people don't automatically come back. They're not returning subscribers. They put an ad, and if they see what they like, so you ain't never seen nobody, an ad on YouTube, and you see something, you like, oh, what's this? Oh, and you subscribe. And then you may forget all about that channel, because, you know, you jumping from so many different videos and channels. And then you ever see a channel later and you see something and you like, what's this? And you like it and you go to subscribe, you're like, oh, I'm already subscribed. So you have to put yourself back in their face. You have to get them to return and start back watching. If they don't just remember you off that, or they following a whole bunch of channels, that ad ain't gonna help you. It's gonna make their numbers look better, but they're not returning subscribers. You got to still do the work and get in their face. I had 52 subscribers on my first ad, and I did it wrong though. And it was on Google Ads. Sprizzy is better. And I ran like a campaign for like a week. I ended up at 155. Then I started growing organically again. And then when I hit 297, you know, the thing with Crip Mac happened when he tried to scam my money. So all I did was take a screenshot and put it out. I knew it was going to do good because it was his name connected to some scamming. No ad. Shot me up. When the campaign died, it was just below 1,000. Let it roll over into 1,000 organic. So then I'm rolling doing that. So then Doggy Diamond shared me some people coming from that. Free. I was supposed to pay him. And he was telling me like, yo, at the time I had made a commercial, and he was like, you should put an ad behind that or promo this, because it's showing everything going on in the channel. So he do that. So then I said, yeah, let me try that. So I had just and at the same time, JT was everywhere. He started being on No Jumper and all. So I said, let me put, and that time I put the same amount of money on the ad for JT, and it did better. And I know it was probably because the visibility had increased. So I seen more subs come from that, and some of the people started tapping back in, and I put a little bit of money on a commercial just to see, and the commercial did so good. It did like 6,000 views in the same amount of time that everything else did less. The closest thing to it is Crip Mac, which had no ad. That had an ad, and I ran the same amount of money, same period of time, and it did 6,000 views. So I said, okay, that's what I should have done from the beginning. Yeah. No, so I was supposed to pay him the 100. I was asking him how it worked. So I sent him in his inbox. I said, look, I got an interview with Crip Mac. I sent him a clip of it. I sent him a clip of a JT interview. And I said, and I just made this commercial, which got them in the commercial, and it shows some other stuff. So he was like, you need to promo this one. So I was like, well, how this work and all this? I was trying to pay him the $100 for the promo. He didn't get back to me that night. When I got up the next day, first thing I do, I go on I think it was a video or a community wall or something, and it's from a female. She say, Doggy Diamond sent me here. Then I get another message from Doggy. So I'm like, hold up. So then I go on his page and I see he shared it anyway, so I didn't even have to pay him the money. So he must have liked it and just shared it, you know? And that brought in, it wasn't nothing astronomical, but it was bringing in some people. So when I ran the For the Real Only commercial, I ended up at like 1,700 subs off of that. And I never ran nothing since then. So everything that came since then, that's like an extra 600 subs almost. All that's organic. So they can sit there and say, well, they can people coming by, they say, oh. They come by, they say, oh. And Johnny Boo shout me out all the time, man. Follow Big Foe. He said on his own. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been on his page watching him, and he said, he don't even know I'm in the audience. So people rock with this channel, and they like me. And it ain't about no bragging or nothing. It's just the truth. So ain't nobody paint no picture of me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm guessing it might be anywhere from 500 to 700, 800 ad-related subs on my channel. Yeah. But that's less than a lot of people that's running promo. That I got less of an ad-related fan base than a lot of people on here. You know what I'm telling you? Because you can't go from 50-something subs and then have 3,000. You can't go from 20-something subs and have 2,000 and all. Nah, man, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that too. They thought I was lying. I told them that. I remember I sent you the Crip Mac to play on there too. You know what I'm saying? So they thought then I still don't say his name because I don't want nobody trying to. Then the dude I grew up with, he got a popping. Last time I checked, he was like at 70, 80,000, 70 something thousand, a boxing channel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So had promo running on there. So I've always been promoting my page, and regardless of it wasn't always paid promotion, but if it was, hey, this is a business. This is something that can get you a check. So you supposed to pay. McDonald's McRib and steak, egg, and cheese bagel is because what they ran promo. They advertised it. So therefore, people start. Oh, it's back. Oh, let me get a McRib. You know what I'm saying? Oh, them new Jordans is out because they promo it and they gave you alerts and they say, hey, we got them new Jordan number 11s come back out. This is the ones with the red bottom. They coming, but they'll be on here on this day. You know what I'm saying? That's why stuff is out. Is advertising. So you think that's a flex and you can say, oh, he's advertising his channel and that's like a drawback? No, if you don't, you stupid. You better promote it. Because ain't none of these people on here finna have no astronomical growth on here. It ain't too many special cases like that. Everybody can't be Charleston White. Everybody can't be Hassan Campbell. Everybody can't be Sa Netter. Everybody can't be who else out here popping Gully TV. Everybody can't be Mark Wynn. It just ain't gonna work like that. You know? So thank me, I was the guinea pig. Fig planted the seed. I put it into action. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else, yeah. But they wasn't just attacking me for it. They was attacking Mob for it too. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody turned around and did it. What was that for? You might well I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Just to follow the leader. But yeah, it's supposed to do it. But yeah, man, yeah, we gonna fire back up this panel. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, cause I don't know what your schedule be like, but you know. Yeah, we need to fire it back up and revamp it this time. You know what I'm saying? And then I suggest anybody, especially anybody that's trying to yeah, anybody that's trying to have a page, come up there. This time, yeah, we be having fun, but this time we going up there promoting too. Last time it was just about having fun. This time we promoting too. I don't give a damn if you get, hey, it's finna be a shirt shop on mine and everything. I got to put my designs out. I ran into some difficulty and didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't want to do the wrong thing as far as taxes is concerned and what I was charging for the shirts. I was like, hold up, so I kind of fell back with it. You know what I'm saying? I need help setting up my shirt shop. So I don't care if you got some merch, whatever, come up there on the panel and promote. Hey, follow this person, subscribe to everybody up here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we need. We need participation. And like I said months ago, I was looking at my analytics and I didn't know I had so many. At the time when I looked, it was telling me that 13% of I don't know what it is now. I ain't paid attention to my analytics like I used to. I got to get back on that. But this was right before Crip Mac. I had like 295 subscribers. I got a real good memory. I was at 295 right before the Crip Mac video That took off at 297. I was at 295 when I checked my analytics, and it told me that 13% of my audience was females. So I said, well, why they ain't saying nothing? And I think if they see other females say something, they might like and then like other people too got females on it. I don't know why the females ain't saying that and they sit in the cut. Yeah, I got some designs myself. I just need help with the setup of it. Cause one thing about me, I'm scared of the tax, man. I'm scared of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to press nothing wrong or do nothing I ain't supposed to do. But the thing is, and then I own my name now, and I own my slogans. It's legal now. Like once you, they should be hitting me soon to pay a big fee, but I paid the initial fee, and then it take like months, and then they come back like, okay, pay this. You know what I'm saying? But once you pay that initial fee, you can already start. He can hit the streets with it, you know, and it'll still hold up in court. So I better not see my logo nowhere. I better not see it nothing. So I own it's my brand. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the part that got tricky with me when I started trying to price the shirts, and I'm like, well, how does this work? Like, and then when it got to the tax situation, that's where it be getting tricky. Cause I think what was my shirt? I think it was it Spreadshirt or Etsy? It was something. One of them sites. I still got the information for it now. I'm probably paying for it if I look at my bank stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably paying for it every month. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I went and I said, you know what? While I'm saying all these slogans, and I'm saying and I'm saying this name, let me go ahead and So what? First thing I did, I ran a search on it. I ran a search on it, and nobody had the name and everything like that, and I spelled it in various different ways. Nobody had none of it. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. They can't use it for nothing. Like nothing similar to what I might use it for. Right. Because people be stealing. The folks be stealing on here. You know what I'm saying? They be stealing. It's just some real deal pilfering and pirate activity on here. So right now, if somebody take my logo and put it on a shirt just for the fact that I put in for it and I paid that fee, even though I didn't pay the rest of the money yet because they didn't get back to me yet, it's already live. So I can go and say, hey, cease and just take that my logo off that shirt right there. Take that name off your shirt right there. Never mind the logo because I got the logo and the name and the slogan. I paid a lot, man. I paid expensive money. You know what I'm saying? I go take that down right there, take it down. Oh, especially if you put it on some merchandise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Take that down. And it'll hold up in court. Oh, you can't use this. This I just beat it was I don't know who made it, but it was a fake channel that I just got took down because now all I did was tell YouTube that I said this my logo. I sent them the because when I did it online, so I sent them a copy of what got sent to me when I paid the money, and I said, look, this is a live in progress thing right here. This ain't me on this channel, and I ain't seen the channel. It had my logo on it, and it's another one I think got my logo on it too, but I ain't got around to that. Yep. Yeah, lock it up, cuz. So yeah, I'm good to go to start putting that stuff on shirts and everything. I just, as long as I can set up, I get set up. I'm gonna hit the ground running. Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, it's one dude out here that's doing YouTube that he coming up. I be seeing him in the mix over here, and he taking this other dude's stuff. I'm like, man, like you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know I was following him. I just discovered I was following him. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, people be in the woods like, oh, I'm gonna take that. Especially if they see you small and they got a big platform. That's why you lock it up immediately. That's why I say, you know what, lock up your name or something. Cause you know the '80s drug dealer, Cavario, he be with Al Prophet. And one time I was on one of his live was popping on IG. So I usually watch him and I don't comment. So I commented, and then he was like, "Oh, that's," he said photo. He said, "Uh, how'd you get a name like that?" So I told him, I explained to him in the comments what it meant, and he was like, "Oh, so it's Roman numeral 4, and you big Iv." He's like, "That's dope." Though, and everybody in the comments was like, "Yo, that yeah, that's a dope. That woo woo." So I just, of course, he giving you some credit, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't like this reaction, and that's what first made me say, you know what? I think I better. It's a clever name, the way it's put together. I think I better lock it up. You know what I'm saying? Just lock it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's done now. But he was like, yeah, that's dope. That's a dope. Queen L said it too when I was on one of her lives. So I got a good catchy name, I guess. That's something I got going for me. Oh, what time is it? 9:18. Bro, yo, y'all remember when I came live the other day and I had forgot my key card to get in the building? So I come up here, I'm supposed to work at 5 in the morning. I realized I left my card at the house. Dude come all the way and help me get in the building. And then I go live, and then y'all saw it. I went out to use the bathroom and forgot to put the thing in the door, so I get locked out again. The guy that's over me let me in. A little while after that, I go outside, locked out again, and I locked out two more times that day. Man, they was looking at me like, bro, like if you don't put something in this door, you know what I'm saying? But I got my joint today. Right. hmm Yeah, cause I'm rocking. I'm rocking with this. So like I wouldn't recommend no if you don't plan on branding yourself or like really carrying that name, because it take a while to brand stuff. Then and like becoming attaching yourself to something or being known for something, then I wouldn't do it. But if you like for example, Dre, Digital Dre. If you plan on branding, you gonna make some Digital Dre shirts. I'm gonna make the Digital Dre podcast. I got my YouTube channel. If you gonna carry it and you know like Drake said, like this forever mine, ever mine, you know what I'm saying? Then go ahead and yeah, lock it up. That's anybody. Lock it up. Oh, well, He might not be copyrighted. That's why you gotta do that search or trademark. You gotta do that search, and then he might just be copyrighted in his country. So if he just copyrighted his country, you can copyright over here. You know what I'm saying? Or in the rest of the world too. You know what I'm saying? And he null and void. He can't do no expansion. OG Digital. All right. I'm glad I did it though. I ain't got to worry about that. Ooh. I am ashamed that I bought these, but I gotta eat something. Hot and spicy. And man, I've had back in the day rap names. You know, it ain't nothing worse than that, especially when you find out like down the line that somebody got the name. Like, man, somebody already got this joint. You swore you was being creative. And I know that I knew nobody had this because people don't usually think to use Roman numerals unless they numbering something. That's the only time they use it is to number something. Like, but number it after, like if it's like WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 3. Like that's the only time people you really use Roman numerals. You know what I'm saying? So I knew nobody, and it's crazy how the whole thing came about. I was when I got mad with Cuddy for cracking on me. I said I gotta change my name. I don't want my government name on here. And I was literally like, what I'm gonna call it? What I'm gonna call it? And like I said, I got them demo snapbacks from when I had my clothing business, and I just looked at the box. I seen the box, and I said, for the real only, because that was my clothing campaign. I had sweaters, beanies, all that stuff was set to be, printed. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it. I said, I'm gonna call it that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I did it. Worked out. And then they was like, IV, IV. That's why I say by the people for the people. They was saying IV, IV. So I'm like, no, it's a 4. It's a Roman numeral 4. And then ATM Tim, ATM Tim, he's from North Carolina. So he said 4. He said, all right, big 4. And they were saying big IV, or they were saying big 4. So I said IV and IV 4, by the people for the people. At the like button. Yeah, we gonna get that panel back. A lot of people been asking about it. Coach Mike was asking me. Somebody else asked me too. My brother. A lot of people asked me when we gonna start back doing the. I guess people missed the Friday night live. I kind of starting to miss it too. Like I was dead set on doing a Friday night live this week. Oh, what happened Friday? I'm trying to think of what happened Friday. I think Friday was one of them tired nights. I might have just was out of there. I don't know. And then I was running around Saturday. And I didn't want to go live on the phone. I started to go live on the phone Saturday, but I was like, but I think what's the day? Wednesday, yeah. I think I'm doing one definitely this Friday. I ain't gonna make no plan. Yeah, we gotta have us a good one. Digital Dre, how you found him? And I think it is. You talking about on YouTube? Because I think I did when I a while ago see another Digital Dre. German. Digital Dresen. Dresen. Yeah, hit the like button, man. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What y'all gonna do? What you gonna do? Where you from? Get in the comments. You just came in here? You just came in here. I just seen somebody come in here. Get in the comments and put on for your city. Let us know where you from. Or less that, or you scared. You scared? Y'all coming in here? Coming in here and sit in the bushes. Hit the like button at least. If you ain't gonna come in the comments, if you ain't gonna say who you is, at least hit the like button. Geez. Nope, reverse psychology don't work. Hit these three dots up here. Somebody just texted me talking about, I don't know who this is. This must be a scammer. I don't even know this number. They must be texting the wrong people. Talking about, have you gotten up? Your mammoth. Yep. Oh, Cupcake was telling me about that new Malcolm X evidence. And you know who ahead of the investigation of the new evidence? And okay, two people, I was checking it out. Two people they found out was witnesses never went public, or they made statements and they never went public with a statement, something like that. Guess who over the case? Ben Crump. I'm like, man, Ben Crump making some money, bro. Ben Crump is over everything. How he gonna manage and handle all so many cases, bro? This man got every case in the world. He on everybody's payroll. Maybe I'm just tripping, but I don't see him winning nothing. I don't be seeing him win no cases. Like, everything I look, especially he be supposed to fight for injustice suffered, injustice. He seemed like he always lose the case. He'll win a civil case, but it be for some chump change. He done took Al Sharpton's spot. Al Sharpton been the man. Everybody used to have Al Sharpton everything. If it got to do with black people, Al Sharpton. Yeah, he done. Man, that man. I'm like, bro. I'm finna do some research on him. I want to see who he is. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows somebody. You don't just end up somebody has to put you or place you in that spot. Like they found out with the whole Black Lives Matter. Somebody put him up there. Because how did he just get in that spot? Somebody put him up there. I want to do so. He got me wanting to research. Who is he? Where he from? What's his background? Who he know? You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason he real. They pumping Benjamin Crump. They pumping him. He heavily promoted and sponsored out here. Like everybody got like Johnny Cochran. Johnny Cochran exploded with the OJ thing. They got that man off, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you did, bro? That he just blew it. Like that's the first time I heard of him, Trayvon Martin. I may be wrong. He may have been part of something else. But that's the first time I heard of him, was Trayvon Martin. And and I was talking about the other day, cuz Master P and Snoop Dogg is suing Walmart. And you know who they got? Ben Crump. I had forgot about that when I talked about it on live. And I said, hell no. I forgot to add that point. Benjamin Crump is their lawyer. I said, man, like, it's like, man, look. Benjamin Crump suing Walmart. Boy, but Benjamin Crump gonna make these folks do something to him out here. Like everybody hiring him, huh? Either that or he worked for real cheap. Yeah, I got to find out who he is. I'm finna investigate him. I must know. I'm like Martin on for Eddie Murphy on Life. I got to know. I must know. I got to know. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. Oh, Johnny Cochran was big before OJ. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can go ahead now and confess, since the brother resting in peace. I was trying as hard as I could to get. I made a few email, a call, two emails and a call. I was trying to get Eric Mays on the For the Real Only channel, but it just never worked out. I was keeping that one quiet for a while and hoping that I can get him on there. Never spoke to him, you know. Not even I never got no call back. I never got an email back, call, nothing. Never no words, nothing. Like, I was hoping that was gonna be, because I was gonna ask him some serious stuff. That would have been the one. Mm. Yeah, but hey, man, more power to you, brother. You was getting some money. You getting to the bag. Benjamin Crump. I want to Google his net worth. Benjamin Crump getting to the bag out here. I'm telling you, he is getting to the bag. Yeah, I almost fainted. about that Snoop and Master P thing. They say he an attorney, Benjamin Crump. I said, hell no. Now y'all ain't finna get no money. Right. Like, share, and subscribe. Benjamin Crump looked like Antonio Tarver, daddy. Ben Crump. So, cuz, hold up. So, they told you that, or what? They just sent you to somebody that they felt like, you know what I'm saying? Did somebody say that to you, or you just knew by where they tried to point you at? Yeah, that's crazy right there. If something happened to me, I wouldn't hire him. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. He got to show me. He got to show me something to get some money from me. I wouldn't hire him. Yeah, I ain't seeing no W's like that to be hiring him. You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, that's crazy. Ben Crump wants some blood spill. He wants some blood spill. Big time case, huh? Yep. Attorneyman Crump. Man, weather about to break around this joint. Mm-hmm. Benjamin Crump, high profile. Before it's over with, watch. Before it's over with, his name's gonna be in something. And then you see the new news with Puffy. I don't believe this one though. That I don't believe this guy that's coming out now. I don't believe him. Puffy can't get a break, bro. He talking about, oh, now he said Puffy paid him to film everything. So he said he got years worth of footage going back to 2009 or something like that of Puffy and his team involved in so many different illegal activities. Talking about people being drugged and sexually, I guess touched and doing all this stuff. I think he lying. I don't think he got all that stuff on tape. Because if he really did have all that stuff on tape, and Puffy knew he had it on tape and knew he had that stuff can possibly put you in jail, He'll be trying to settle with you. He ain't trying to settle with him. He fighting this one. You see how he settled the rest of them, but this one, they going head up on this one. I think he lying. Yeah. Yeah. He was messing with him, but for some reason, they going at him. They saying they fighting him. They ain't the rest of them. They settled with a couple of them. They fighting him though for some reason. So he may not have the proof that he say he got. That man can't catch a break, man. Can't be just doing anything out here. And Puffy got a lot of dirt on his hands, bro. Puffy done been involved in some stuff. Something finna, but he may not go. He get away with everything else, but it just seemed like something coming for him. Whether it's gonna be about this stuff here or this Tupac thing, he'll beat the Tupac case, though. They can't prove that. Right. Yeah, he definitely trying to get him a couple dollars. Talking about, oh, several times he touched his anus. What you mean he touched your anus several times? Unsolicited and unrequested. Something he said. I'm like, oh, what? That don't even make no sense. Yeah, but yeah, he was messing with Usher. Man, it was a whole, like they was talking about the ring of them was Reggie. You know, he got something to say about everything. Talking about Lisa, Chili, Usher. All of them was messing with each other. The Lisa, Left Eye, Suge, and all of them was messing with each other. They was popping up with herpes and everything else. Boy, it's some crazy stuff going on. And they just put a video out last night with Suge Knight saying Johnny Gill gave Sugar Ray Leonard some top. This is a video of Suge saying that, and he with JoJo from KC and He with KC and JoJo. And I had never seen that, but it's on Doggy Diamond, as a matter of fact. But that's what he's saying on there. I'm like, this is crazy. All the secrets of the 90s is coming out. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this from like Death Row days. This look like it's about 96. Because it looked like Suge had a 96 Olympic shirt on. I don't know who put out the video, but that's what he said. I don't know about that, but I know Eddie Murphy. They say Eddie Murphy might be both of them. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, the Johnny Gibbs. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the first one for me. Johnny Gill been linked with some of everybody. They call Eddie Murphy. What they call Eddie Murphy picking up a he she, and he said he was mentoring him or something. Hey, he was giving them advice. And yeah, you giving some advice, all right. For real, that's what he said. Eddie Murphy full of shit. Then they had that other one. It was one came out not too long ago that had messed with LL Cool J and Eddie Murphy and told the way it was a house that Eddie Murphy used to live in at the time, and he told chapter and verse on the way the house looked, the layout of the house. And they went back and found old pictures of the house. Like he said, oh, when you walk in, it's this, and then it's a spiral staircase, and everything he said about that house was in that house. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, late at night. He, he ain't slick. Yeah, he is not slick. Got caught out there. I remember they caught Mace in Atlanta. Mace crashed his car trying to hit a U-turn on a he she prostitute down in Atlanta when he first went down there and crashed into somebody. Yeah, that's what Pimp C was talking. Y'all know who got caught with the little boy? With the little boy in Atlanta, but he wasn't never actually in no car with no boy. But that's who Pimp C was talking about. He was driving down the street that was known for prostitution, women, he, she's, everything. Nah, I never heard about that. And he saw something that I guess looked so appealing to him. He tried to hit a U-turn, boop, on the other side of the street, hit a car. Slim. Yeah. Yeah. hold on. I might be missing something, cause oh, was that what the chick name was? Cause the story, it was like a big gangster. Actually, Max B cousin, Max B cousin, Baby Maine, and he had messed with the chick, and it was Baby Maine, baby mom or something. Is that what you talking about? And they was after Mace. They was gonna kill Mace, and Mace aligned himself with another gangster out there, and they started beefing, and they both got killed in the midst of that while he was down there being a pastor. Right? Okay. Yeah, Baby Maine. That's Max B cousin. Damn, I put that damn chili packet in them noodles. I should have stirred that up before I drunk that juice. I got down to the bottom and hell fire was waiting at the bottom of that joint. Mm, yeah, Mace tripping though. Eddie Murphy, he had Johnny Gill had permanent residence at Eddie Murphy house. Permanent residence at Eddie Murphy house. You better believe that. Eddie Murphy had a guest house, that same house cause that's the same thing that she said. The she said Johnny Gill stayed at the guest house. Said they used to have to drive in the garage. She said he used to have to lay down on the floor in the car, and they'll have to go in the garage, and then he'll get out and walk through the house. Yep, he had a permanent. The guest house. They said the guest house was so big and plushed out. The guest house was like a house itself, and he had permanent residence on the grounds at Eddie Murphy house. How a grown man permanently got it for years? You don't want him to tell something. You be seeing he be having on diamond jewelry. How he got all this stuff? The last thing he had was probably Boomerang soundtrack. There you go. There you go again. So what I don't understand is why every and then why he got a permanent resident at your house. And I think that particular house, Eddie Murphy don't got it nowhere no more. So wherever you at, did he go with you? You know what I'm saying? Now, and why don't you just get in my house then? You know what I'm saying? Just get in my house. Right. Why don't you just get in my house? Might as well. You gonna do that. You might as well have said, look man, here go a house, here go 5 million, you on your own. You gonna take somebody with you through life? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bye, bye, bye. Yeah, he must be performing real good. You gonna take somebody throughout your life journey with you? You know what I'm saying? That ain't you. You ain't married to. You ain't with him. Hell no. That man got a permanent guest house on your land. Mm. Yeah, I ain't hear that one. He was on somebody's show complaining and whining, talking about Jay-Z won't do a song with him. He was saying that years ago. Like, why are you still sitting around all these years later? This man in his late 50s, you in like your late 40s, and you talking about a man won't do a song with you after all these years. I don't think there's interest in any Memphis Bleak music in 2024 anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Jay-Z know that. Yep. Oh, Big Homie won't do those songs. And sometimes, like, I hit him up, he don't even get back to me. Like, share, subscribe. But yeah, man, it's getting real nasty in the world of hip hop and R&B, black entertainment, period. And it's only gonna get worse now that this club Shay Shay, because I see now this has become the club expose. You know what I'm saying? That is putting light on these comedians. Because Monique, even though she telling the same damn stories, seem like her name buzzing more now than it has in recent years. Cat and Mark Curry done sold out they tour. That interview came right before it. Sold out. I bet they talking about it. Somebody gonna get something on tape. I bet they talking about it at the show. And then Corey Holcomb jumped his ass up, as he always do. He like Fat Joe to be. Him and Fat Joe is one and the same. He got something to say about everything. No, no, oh, it ain't his fault, but I'm just saying. And it blew up for him. It made him a lot of money, so he's supposed to run with it now. You know, if y'all want to come on there as comedians and use it as a place to, do what y'all do, then go ahead and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But, that's what it's about to become. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't saying nothing for nothing. Because as soon as something gets said, oh, I'll come on the show. Corey Holcomb would love to come on Club Shay Shay. That'd be the biggest look he ever got. He got something to say about everything. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, he did try to come at Ashley Larry. Yeah, Ashley Larry. So, Ashley Larry was talking spicy to him too. When I started, I used to like Corey Holcomb. I used to like Corey Holcomb, but what got me is the way he tried to do Homie. You remember dude that Zoe Williams, the dude that beat up Harry Spears, punching on Harry Spears in the studio. So he put him out there on his show over owing him some money. He said, "You said you was gonna hit a lick." He's like, "When I'm gonna get the money?" Like, that's like, what you mean when you hit a lick? You can try to pay me. So But he turned it from that to trying to chunk the dude type words to the dude. Yeah, it's like he mad about something. Sometimes when people grinding, and he funny. Sometimes people been grinding for so long and they don't never get there. They get kind of bitter. And I agree with Corey Holcomb. Ari Spears was drunk, and Ari Spears don't come across as somebody who can fight. Like he just, he a comedian. He went to my high school in New Jersey. Briefly, he went to high school there, but he was known there as just a dude who joked around, said he wanted to do comedy, but like a soft dude. He was drunk. I don't see what he was over talking. You know, when people on alcohol, they be talking. He was over talking Zoe Williams, and he was joking around talking shit. He's a comedian. That's what a comedian is gonna do. You see Corey Holcomb doing it on the show with you. I didn't feel that he did warranted beating him up like that on the show. I think you just knew you can do that to him or get that off on him. And especially he drunk, man. Ain't nobody in the world fight you faster than somebody that know you drunk. Because when you're drunk, your coordination gonna be off. You're gonna be slower. You're gonna be weaker and everything else. I don't feel like what Ari Spears did warranted him getting punched on like that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally. So I agree with Corey with that. And only to me, somebody who's a coward or a punk or got some coward or punk in him would do something like that. So he was right about that, but I feel like in the same turn, you turned around in the same conversation and tried to do that to Zoe Williams. And you and him were supposed to be friends. And you put him out there like that and did him like that on the show, you feel me? So that's what got me kind of like with Corey Holcomb. And since that situation, Corey Holcomb now, anytime there's some trouble or some drama, he front and center trying to discredit everybody. Dave Chappelle is a made man in entertainment and comedy. You can't discredit Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, if he never does another stand-up comedy special in his life, the Chappelle Show is cemented in history, minds, and hearts. You cannot change what he did. It was that classic. It was bigger than In Living Color. Any variety show you could think of. The only thing that rivals it would be a Saturday Night Live, Eddie Murphy era. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk down on Dave. Dave said no to the check and wasn't going for certain stuff. You can't talk about Dave. So you saying he bombed? And I remember, who was this? Another person be talking too much. Faison Love. Dave Chappelle has never been funny to black people. You a lie. A lot of black people like Dave Chappelle and think Dave Chappelle funny. And second of all, who cares? It's so much other people out there. Anybody that's a comedian or anybody that's a star or a performer, you want people that's crossover appeal. You want the whites on board, the Spanish people on board, the Asians on board. Who gives a damn if black people don't think Dave Chappelle is funny? But that's a lie. And you another one that never got nowhere besides the little C-list movies you was in. And he C-list roles. He's a C-list celebrity, D-list celebrity. But he do it too. So it's like a certain group of them that never made it, and they just try to down everybody. And Corey Holcomb has become one of them type of people. I feel like he be hating other times. Even if it's some truth in what he be saying, just the timing of it, he hates on anybody that's successful, especially within comedy. He did Just Hilarious like that. Now she ain't funny to me, but still, like, why it always got to be Corey to say it? So Corey be trying to be kind of a shock jock to me. Like he just be coming at people, and I don't know why he got like that all of a sudden. Now, your thoughts on Ashley Larry, Donnell Rawlins? He was saying, and I ain't gonna speak with so much on this because I've never watched Donnell Rawlins stand up. I heard he about to have his first Netflix special. I don't know how much of that is due to his bubbling and really coming up in the game, or how much of that is due to it's at some level attached to probably his affiliation with Dave Chappelle on some level. How much is, but regardless of that, you got to get in where you get in somewhere. If you can have a cosign, you got a cosign. I don't know if the special is out on Netflix yet, but it's all about how does he perform. I've never seen Ashley Larry do stand-up. Is he funny, or is he a mild comedian, which means he basically ain't that funny, as Corey Holcomb said. But I've never heard of Ashley Larry prior to. I seen him. He was on the corner. He was on the He was on them shows. I seen him. That's all I know of him prior to the Chappelle show. And since the Chappelle show, I've never heard of him outside of Dave Chappelle or being attached to Dave Chappelle. So maybe this is his shot to come out. Maybe that his name ringing a little bit. Maybe that was a publicity stunt because his special. Right. Right. Dave Chappelle just got a different style of comedy. It's not the typical. I hate to say that, but you know how most black comics is. You know what I'm saying? When you following Richard Pryor's, Red Fox's, Eddie Murphy's, Martin's, and all, Paul Moore, you know, it's a shock. You know, it's a certain type of raunch and certain type of comedy. Dave Chappelle comedy is a different type of comedy. It's more of a. It has evolved, and it's evolved. It's more of a social commentary than it is comedy, with some jokes in it. And it takes somebody. Anybody just ain't gonna enjoy it, and it definitely ain't easy to pull off, and then like that. So I wouldn't say he bombed. He bombs. It just might be people who not used to that type of comedy. His forward version of Patrice O'Neal. You talking about Donald Rollins? Oh, okay. Corey. But yeah, like I said, I do like Corey Holcomb, but I don't like that part of him. That's a simple part of him that's doing what he doing now. Like, and I don't know why he be doing it. He just sees a way to attack certain people, and he just attack them. And Dave Chappelle got a farm, bro. Dave Chappelle got him a farm in Ohio. Chickens, cows, goats. Right. And I feel like they have come to expect that type of comedy from black comedians. These people ain't going to see if Dave Chappelle bombing like this and he's just so unfunny. Why are people going to see him? Why is he selling out? Why is he so sought after? Why does he continue to break records and do high numbers? Be that poor of a comedian. Um, Faison Love. I ain't never heard nobody talk about him doing stand up or say he's funny. Even I ain't gonna talk about that little silly stuff he be a part of. I'm gonna say in that Faison heyday, Friday and after, oh yeah. Yeah, he a little bitter. You know what I'm saying? He feel like he deserve a spot. He feel like some of these places where these guys is in, he should be there. But I would think and say how I'm gonna get there. That's how I would approach it. But you damn sure ain't gonna get there doing what you doing now. Because if you talk about Chappelle, he big enough to where he can blackball you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get blackballed and make him stop booking you. 5150 ain't bringing in that big of a check because you still on the road and you doing small clubs still. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle go in front of a stadium. So that definitely ain't the way to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he mad. He angry. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he ain't gonna never. And then like if you talk about them folks the way he talk about them, he definitely ain't gonna never go. So he is his own worst enemy. Like the path you chosen is the path you chose. Patrice O'Neal. Yeah, that's what he did. He thought he was going to express some outrage. Ain't Mike Epps? That wasn't he going Club Shay Shay? It worked for he ain't going. He ain't allowed. You know what I'm saying? It worked for everybody but him, and that's what he want. Trust me. If he would have, that would have been the best thing for Corey Holcomb was to be able to go on Club Shay Shay. It would have put him through the roof. He'd have been on there cracking all kind of jokes and saying some of everything. He'd have been on his best behavior that night. I'm getting ready to go on Club Shay Shay. It's my shot. I think he, man, that check, that check, that check, lovely. He on now. He got an audience. He can't switch up. I don't think he can switch up too soon. He got to kind of feed them what they came there for. And by what Cat did, that set off the drama, no holds barred commentary. He got to feed him that at least for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, like I looked up, he got some old episodes. I seen Ric Flair on there. I done seen he got some variety. But what really took him off was this. So you know, whoever behind it, I'm not sure if he's the boss or, but whoever throwing money behind it is probably like, yeah, like Johnny Manziel. See, what I would do if I was him, I'd just go ahead and get it out the way. I'll be like, now, the biggest of the biggest people probably ain't gonna come on that platform. It'd be like low-level comedians or people who done sort of declined a little bit from the top. So, like, if I was him, I wonder would DL go ahead and get DL on there. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey ain't coming on there. Steve Harvey already been on there, ain't he? Yeah, Steve Harvey was on there. Wait, was Steve Harvey on Club Shay Shay? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was on there. I go ahead, just go ahead, get DL on there to talk about Monique. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, that's why the whole thing. Yeah, Ricky Somali. Go ahead and get DL in there in the mix. Go ahead and put Ashley Larry on if he ain't been on there. Everybody that this whole spillover, everybody has something to say. Bring them on here and let them get it off their chest, and it's gonna help them and help y'all. DL need to take his that because DL, man, when I was a kid, I used to like, even though he cracked on people a lot, it used to be funny. I used to like DL Hughley. Then DL Hughley hit a patch where he told the same jokes for like a decade plus. And it started with his special Going Home. I want to say it was in like 99. Then Kings of Comedy came and he was telling Willie D. Yeah. And he was telling them same jokes on Kings of Comedy, but that was in close range. Then, years later, he did another special. He was telling some of them same jokes. Then I seen him on a show and he was telling some of them same. I'm like, man, bro, you've been telling these same jokes for like 10 years. He's still telling them same jokes. D.L. Hughley will stretch the hell out of a joke. Is you gonna make up some new jokes or what, bro? He telling them same damn jokes. So he went on like every platform talking about Monique. I ain't never seen nobody work out and gain weight. So doing the only crunches she doing got Captain in front of it. He went on every platform where they asked him something about Monique and said that. I'm like, bro, you don't know when to stop milking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you just need to milk something to death. Yeah, yeah. I used to like the like Comic View days and all that. Bring Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin is funny. I always thought Eddie Griffin was funny. Yeah, that's what got him cracking on people. You know what I'm saying? He was good at cracking on people. Him, Martin was good at cracking on people too. You see, he ain't gonna Shannon Sharp ain't letting nobody on that was saying certain stuff. And you know what I'm saying? So Eddie Griffin ain't coming on there. No, sir. He ain't allowed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there go your wrench. I wonder, look, cuz, you see how your comment above that don't show your wrench and then that one show the wrench? I wonder why that's like that. Hey, you can't, hey, Eddie Murphy, I mean, Eddie Griffin had a little, you could say he had his little moment in the sun too. Because he had the movie with Master P, he had Malcolm and Eddie. Eddie Griffin was making was in some stuff too though. Everybody everybody got more burn than Corey Holcomb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's what like. Cause when I first saw you, I guess because your name is Blue. When I first saw you, I said, "What? She ain't got no wrench. Why her name Blue?" I said, "I thought I could have sworn I had her the wrench." So I pressed it and it said unrent, take the rent. I said, "Yeah." So she got one. Why it don't show it? And now it's showing it. Yeah, he almost got y'all roasted, huh? I remember on Kings of Comedy, he said it's been a whole hour, and no, that was going home. He said I ain't cracked on nobody yet. He said, "Who is this woman with this big ass color purple hat?" Yep, telling them same jokes. Oh, I'm an alcoholic, but I ain't anonymous. Everybody know I drink. You said wifey almost. I wonder what she do, Drake. Ah man, I wish I had a. It'd be funny. It always funny to see a celebrity go on demon time while they performing or something. Yeah, that's the DL Hughley I like. I like the comic view DL Hughley. I remember Kweli. You remember Kanye said, "Oh, he been wearing a fitted cap. He's still wearing a fitted cap or whatever." A couple years back, like 2021, Talib Kweli had a show in Wilmington, Delaware, and I went to it. And my phone died as I was trying to film it. Man, Talib Kweli went on a Kanye West rant, and the show wasn't that many people. And I'm surprised ain't nobody never put it on the internet because I'll be checking every now and then. Man, he calling this man some of everything saying so. I'm talking about for like 10 minutes, everybody just looking like, just going like he just started talking about it, and he had already been on Drink Champs with Dave Chappelle and all them, and he wasn't mad about it. He said he thought it was funny. He laughed about it, but it must have made him mad because as he brought it up, he's like, yeah, y'all know I used to be cool with this guy, and he said this, and he just went off, and it was like 10 minutes long. I'm like, and I'm sitting here like, and I'm like, damn, my phone about to die, and the phone went dead right while I was recording it. Yeah, yeah. He was good at that. People don't think he funny. I think he funny. Now he do tell the same jokes. He gonna stretch a joke. He gonna get his worth from a joke. But I think he funny. When I hear people say, "Oh, I don't think D.L. Hughley funny," I think he funny. I don't think Steve Harvey that funny. That's the one that ain't funny. Out of the whole Kings of Comedy, he the one that ain't funny to me. I never thought Steve Harvey was that funny. Every now and then he'll say something I laugh at, but I ain't never think Steve Harvey was funny. And the crazy thing is, I don't know if he's just marketable. The crazy thing is, like a lot of people, when I say that, a lot of people say the same thing that they don't think he that funny. Oh yeah, he definitely was the weakest out of all them. Oh yeah, that when I watched Comic View, that was my favorite part of the show was watching DL Hughley roast people. Yeah. And then it's crazy how they banned it with him against Cat Williams. Because they said when they was at the Emmys, they said it was somebody at the Emmys that said Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and Cedric the Entertainer was standing up in the corner waiting for Cat to pop up. Like they was all supposed to confront him or something. I don't know if anything ever got said, but I didn't hear nothing about it. So I'm like, okay, but don't forget why y'all trying to ban with him now? Because y'all was just talking against him. D.L. Hughley and Cedric the Entertainer done spoke out against Steve Harvey and saying he was jealous of Bernie Mac and this and that and all this and that. He from out there, ain't he, Dre? Ain't he? He's from St. Louis, ain't he? Yeah, Land Diesel. Steve is not funny. Sometimes a comedian just be safe and marketable, and they work. You always need that safe comedian. That's the reason. That's one of the reasons why when Cat was messing up, they was able to slip Kevin Hart in there because Kevin Hart's safe compared to Cat. Cat get up there and get exposing and telling everything he done seen. And Napoleon, what up? No, Steve from Cleveland. That's what I'm saying. So I think Cedric the Entertainer from St. Louis. But Kevin Hart is safe. Oh, best player, you like him? Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never really. I ain't never really you found him too funny. He'll do. He entertaining. Like you ever seen a movie that ain't funny, but it's entertaining, so you will watch it, but it ain't. Like say like a lot of Cedric movie, King's Ransom, stuff like that. Like it ain't funny, but it's entertaining. Like Steve Harvey is entertaining. He was good. How they had it laid out, he was good because they said depending on where they was at is who headlined. Steve Harvey was perfect. The way they did that movie, it was perfect for him to start it off because he was like the calm before the storm. I felt like everybody on there was funnier than him. Only thing was DL had already told them jokes, so I had already heard that. But the funnier material was DL Hughley material. Then when it comes to Steve Harvey, I couldn't have watched that show if we was in Cleveland and Steve Harvey was the headliner. That would have been a letdown because it would have been a decline from whoever started. And the hell with everybody ego. Who the funniest up here? Who do people think is funniest? General consensus. Bernie Mac. Okay, Bernie going last. Who the least funny? We all getting paid. The hell with your feelings. Who the funny? Steve Harvey. Okay, Steve, you going first. You gonna warm him up. DL, you gonna follow Steve. Cedric. At the time, Cedric was considered more funny than DL usually. Cedric, you going last. That's it. Okay, he said on Kings of Comedy, he told him, nigga, you can't spell technology. I bet this nigga don't know his code on the floor. Bling, bling. I ain't never said, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know, nah, man, like, he wasn't funny. He ain't funny. He wasn't funnier than Bernie Mac. Okay, even though, that's what I'm saying, even though I heard DL Hughley jokes already on Going Home that he said on Kings of Comedy, the most memorable part was when he was talking about the dude that said he go to computer school. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He fit in that. He entertaining. He can hold your attention, but I don't see people coming from no show. Girl, we went to see Steve Harvey. Boy, I was cracking. I don't see nobody being like that after going to his show. Like, I just don't see it. It might be kind of unfair to say he ain't funny because he got to on some level be, but I'm just going off of what I think is funny and the people I know that I consider funny, and he just don't even register on the list. If I got to pick 20 comedians, he ain't on the 20. If I got to pick 50 of them, he don't get in the 50. He might fit somewhere just outside the 50. I'm a Red Fox person, personally. And then in my top 10, we got the heavy hitters, you know what I mean? But Paul Mooney, I really developed the love for his stand-up. His is different too. The way he do his stand-up, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never watched Paul Mooney, go look him up on. But I like Red Fox, Paul Mooney. He ain't funnier than nobody I like. There's nobody. I think Dave Chappelle funnier than Steve Harvey. It's a different type of comedy, but I think he's funnier than Steve Harvey. If you want to go to their shows, Dave Chappelle, well, he had supporting class. But okay, let's just say if you put, I don't know, we ain't that'll be unfair. I ain't gonna do the sitcom. Um, the Wayans brothers fan. I was a fan of. I like Damon. Damon Wayans. Damon was the funny one. Marlon is silly funny. I don't consider silly funny like that. I like funny. You know what I'm saying? Marlon is like silly funny. You know what I'm saying? To me, Marlon, like to me, Kevin Hart is silly funny. Like I don't like that type of comedy anyway. And them other brothers ain't damn Keenan Ivan Ray. He the one that put everything together though, so we don't get the Wayans brothers without Keenan. So we got to give him that. Sean is hot garbage. Mild Dave Chappelle. Yeah, Damon was the one that was funny. Damon Wayans funny. Um, Damon Wayans was supposed to be the man. Remember? I don't know whether the cause you know like they said they only let one black comedian reign at the same time. He came and he blew up off of Living Color and they put it and he did a string of unsuccessful movies that didn't really do as good as they were supposed to do. Like if you really look back, Mo Money, Money Train, the movies didn't do as well as they were supposed to do. Major Pain and he was expected to hit bigger. I don't know what happened, but it seems to me that a certain someone came along by the name of at the same time Chris Tucker that kind of outshined him at that moment, and everybody looked that way. And nobody never say that, but I clearly remember the timeline, and I remember Damon Wayans supposed to be like the it guy, and then you got Chris Tucker over here, then you got Martin over here too. Let's not forget that. And I clearly remember, even in my house, Napoleon here, it seemed to me like everybody talking about Damon Wayans 1 second, and then everybody, it just like, he just got forgotten about somewhere in the shuffle. And then it was all about Chris Tucker and Martin. It's turning to black folks. That's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened with Damon Wayans. It was a success. No, my brother. I ain't saying it wasn't funny. I had the movie, and I went to the movies and saw it. But I'm just saying, Doug Williams. Yeah. Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic right there. I'm glad you brought that up, Digital Dre. That's a classic. That's worse than how Cat Williams did that chick. Yeah, that's classic. Yeah, Damon Wayans was like supposed to be it, and then I don't know what happened. It just the movies was like the one I think that did the best out of all of them was probably Money Train. Out of all the movies he was in, but I remember them not being critically well received. Mo Money was a good movie. I felt like his best movie was Blank Man. I like Blank Man, but I don't know. Like it's something happened. It's like he hit a ceiling, like or something. I don't know what happened with Damon Wayans, but he was supposed to be up there. You know what I'm saying? You talking about after he Living Color and Living Color, Damon Wayans? What year he Living Color ended? 92, 93? What comes after that? Martin, Chris Tucker, Def Comedy Jam, all that stuff in the mix with that. And By 95, 96, Damon Wayans out of gas. Who told me Damon Wayans? Me seeing him on everything, me hearing everybody talking about him, the same thing that you see happen with Martin and all the other successful black comedians or comedians. He had it. He was on a poppin' variety show that was super popular, record-breaking ratings. He had comedy specials that was successful. He then movie roles started coming in. He was on all the TV shows, Arsenio and everything. Nah, man, nah, it was something extra. He didn't even get a chance. Nah, something happened, bro. I don't know what happened, but I tend to think I ain't no conspiracy theorist. So some people might say, "Oh, he told this joke at one time. The powers that be." I can't say that. I feel like I always felt like he got sandwiched between, and it was like, okay, we got Martin out here, we got Chris Tucker out here on the come up, and we got Damon Wayans. These two seem like they standing out a little bit more than him right now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like happened. Because they do only let one top guy, and you might have a little number two up under that. The same thing happened to Chris Tucker. What saved Chris Tucker was Rush Hour. Chris Tucker didn't even have no starring role. His first thing he was in, only thing he had was Friday. His first thing he was in was House Party 3. Then he was in Friday. He had a little role in Fifth Element. What was that he was in? He was in some Death Row videos. Then he was in what's this Money Talks. And that little role in Jackie Brown. What happens to Chris Tucker after that? Then everybody, but in between that, what's keeping Chris Tucker on ice is this talk. Remember before Next Friday came out, it was talk for years. Friday. They was still, hot off that roll. I think that's what kept him on ice. Then Rush Hour come, the perfect movie, crossover success. He stopped acting after that. We didn't see him no more till what? Rush Hour 2. Didn't act no more after that. Didn't see him again till what? Rush Hour 3. Then that Tax Man hit and it got real. Then you seen him in a couple little things here and there, and he came back. He wasn't the same Chris Tucker. When they let him host some BET award, it wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? Martin, when the smoke cleared, Martin was the man out of that trio. But if you go back and look at the black comedians of that time, it was them three. That was my era. Yeah, that too, and his religious stuff too. I think that kept him from taking a lot of roles. I forgot to mention that. Like he went more toward God, and he didn't want to do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why he want to do it now though? He has said he ain't been opposed to it for some years. He just wants some unreal money. Ain't no God. Don't get to talking that, Chris. He blew up so big after that Ice Cube money wasn't appealing because Ice Cube, they say he don't pay too well. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get paid, but you ain't gonna get no real money. But so with that being said, okay, we know that about Chris. What y'all think happened to Damon Wayans? I'm gonna see if he got an E True a E True Hollywood story or something. It's something happened there. I always was convinced because after Major Pain, we don't see Damon Wayans no more until My Wife and Kids, and that was in the 2000s. The best player. What are you talking about? What did he do after Major Pain besides My Wife and Kids? Because right after Major Pain, the brothers took over. And that's a classic show, Wayans Brothers. Carcino agrees with me. I'm gonna go on Carcino page. You know he know everything. I'm gonna go on Carcino channel and find out what happened to Damon Wayans. Y'all know who Carcino is? Is his son funny? Co-producing shows. Yeah, Carcino, no. I'm gonna find out the official story. And Carcino be saying stuff and then it turn out to be right. It'll come out later. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who he is, but he been around a lot of black celebrities and he know people. He connected. He be knowing everything, bro. That's the way they ain't been able to figure out how come Carcino knows so much. Yeah. Well, he always kept it a family business. They ain't gonna have him to where he can't eat. Keenan ain't gonna have that. Keenan the one that put the monies to play together. Yeah, because the brothers took over. Because when you look at it, they came with "Don't Be a Menace" and they had their own show. Sean wasn't even funny. He just is along for the ride. Yeah, okay. Well, that's prior to his blowing up, though. Boy Scout, Last Boy Scout, Bulletproof, Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, you know Carcino know it. I'm gonna put in Carcino for life, Damon Wayans. I'm like the story of how Damon Wayans fell off. Well, folks, here we go. At one point, and he gonna say this what Damon Wayans was like the it guy. He was it. He was in the driver's seat. He was the man. And then certain things happen. One night, Santa Claus comes into the studio while he was shooting. You know what I'm saying? It'd be something crazy, and then it'd be confirmed years later. Oh, okay. You know what I mean, though, best player. I mean, like being in front of the camera. Like, yeah, like many of them people be doing stuff behind the scenes. Like Urkel, a lot of people think Urkel, it was over for Urkel after Family Matters, but Urkel for years has been an executive producer on shows, writing scripts, writing, you know what I'm saying? It's like a rapper. People might think a rapper fell off, but they for years been ghostwriting and writing people music behind them. Do what I say? Nick Cannon fell off? No, because he's still out here. He's still doing stuff. You know. So I wouldn't say he fell off. Safe comedian. I don't know how he got on, but he on. He got on through Nickelodeon, but he here. But he a safe comedian. He just works. He's marketable. But yeah, I ain't gonna say he Nick Cannon ain't really did no. He never was no movie guy. He was on a show on Nickelodeon, and then he only had one movie, well that I know of, and that's Drumline. But he went on and had a successful career, and not only that, like he owned them shows. Like that was his show, Wildin' Out. No, what else he was in? He was in another movie too. Was it Love Don't Cost? Okay, he was in some movie. Oh, when he said that Jewish comment, yeah, they got him up out of there. He got back on though. Nick Cannon got a lot of money though. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I know he had done another movie. Man, that motherfucker wasn't no 20 movie. See, you just saying anything now. Nick Cannon wasn't in no 20 movie. No. Name five movies Nick Cannon was in. Go. You got 60 seconds. You bet you can't think of none. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that was like 55, 56. You named two movies. And who the hell is under, nobody knows Underclassmen. He got three of them. I forgot about that one. That's Underclassmen. Okay, he was in three movies. Well, Men in Black 4. Only reason I never saw Love Don't Cost a Thing, I just remember the cover and he had some twists in his hair. I'm like, he's looking zest. And that's why I remember that movie. School dance, night school. See, he been in a little goofy, man. Don't nobody know that stuff, bro. In a little goofy roll bounce. Come on, man. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have known them movies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, roll bounce. Ain't that wasn't Bow Wow in that or something? Oh, school dance, night school. them sound like movies that never even came to the movies. Like he did Drumline, that was at the movies, and then it was like womp womp. Even though I like Drumline, and then they was just, you know how some actors they'll get them first couple bites at the apple and it don't pan out, and then you'll just see them on a bunch of underground movies that cut it be straight to the, oh look at this when they did this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't a fan of him either, man. Salute to him, but I ain't. He's is he isn't he supposed to be a comedian, like an actual comedian? What is Nick Cannon supposed to be a comedian or is he like an actor? Because I thought he was supposed to be a comedian. He tried to rap too. I remember that. I really don't like this dude. I can't stand him. Or was he a rapper first? He was somebody. I gotta Google him. What is his actual trade? Was he a comedian or a rapper or an actor? Right. I feel like you saw Roll Bounce. I go. How old are you? I must know. Was Bow Wow and Roll Bounce? I might be thinking of Like Micah, one of the movies Bow Wow was in. He started off as a rapper. Oh, okay. Best player, I feel like you probably about 27, 28. Look, he know the whole cast too. I don't know who in there. Oh, Mike Epps was in there. Once you tell me Nick Cannon in it, I'm good. Or Bow Wow too. He saw them, man. Uh, Underclassmen was a huge hit. I know. I went to the movies and the theater was packed. A bunch of Nick Cannon fans. Y'all, I have found Nick Cannon fans. They all in my chat. Man, I've been wondering for years. That's what I always, you know why I thought because it seems like based off the strength of Wildin' Out, it's like cracking jokes and snapping. So it seemed to me like that's what he was best at. So I just assumed like he was. I was thinking like, is he a comedian? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's better than his rapping. I ain't never see it, bruh. I'm the only one in here that ain't see it. I ain't discrediting him. I just ain't a fan of his. I like Pauly Shore more than Nick Cannon. They both 50 Cent described Nick Cannon as he's legendary corny. Like he's so corny he just works. You know what I'm saying? He legendary corny. Like Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore movies is better than Nick Cannon movies. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Jury Duty, Son-in-Law is a classic. Biodome, Encino Man. What was that Army one? In the Army Now. Pauly Shore had better movies than Nick Cannon. I don't know how, but Nick Cannon went over him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no part. I said I like the movie. It's just the difference. And you crazy, bro. People can say what they want to say. Pauly Shore was popping in the '90s. He was popping. He was goofy, but it was like a lot of celebrities. He was a goofy. I don't know what he was supposed to be. A comedian or a shock jock. You know what I'm saying? He was he was the equivalent to what they is somebody that was like, I guess they consider him marketable and funny, and they just like he started off doing so I think he was like an MTV Rockin' Jock or a Spring Break host or something, and then they put Pauly Shore. They figured him to be marketable and funny, so they started slipping him in movies and putting him in movies, and they tried to force feed him to us. Sometimes they force feed us people that don't really be that talented, and it either works or it doesn't. Sometimes they succeed with it. Like to me, that's what Nick Cannon was. Like the rap wasn't good, you know what I'm saying? And the movies wasn't. I give him Wildin' Out. I give him that. I can't front his move on Wildin' Out. That's a good show. But nothing else that led to that Wildin' Out, I can understand why he got to the Wildin' Out point. I just can't. I don't understand how he got there. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about who you know and connections. Yeah, Pauly Shore had some funny moments, but they tried to force feed him. He wasn't as funny as they tried to force him down our throats in the '90s, and ultimately it didn't work out. They succeeded with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon did it. They doing it now. They kind of sort of doing it now with Would I be able to say that? Because that start controversy if I say Tiffany Haddish. But wasn't Pauly Shore, wasn't he like a shock jock or like a MTV? You remember them, like how they used to have the MTV people hosting, especially after they've been, like a lot of times the Real World, they'll be a host after that. They'll get a job hosting a show or something like that. Like the Real World back in the day, whoever had like an outward personality or was funny, they put them hosting the show. Like they did it with Tech, like different people. Pauly Shore wasn't on Real World, but he was like a MTV Spring Break. Whoa, buddy! You know, like a surfer. That's what he supposed to be, like a on the low pothead surfer stoner type of character, hippie. Yeah, okay. So you agree? See, I wasn't gonna say it because you the only female in here, and I thought it was gonna start a war. But Tiffany Haddish, it's going on now. We're being force fed Tiffany Haddish, and it's kind of working a little bit. No, they called him a VJ. MTV a VJ, not a DJ. Nah, yeah, I felt like yeah he had a couple movies, man. I can't do him like that, bro. That'd be unfair. Just like the best player, Rod for Nick Cannon. Paulie Shore had In the Army Now. You know what I'm saying? Encino Man. Encino Man was a classic when I was a kid. Jury Duty. I ain't like Biodome. Son-in-Law was the best one he had. And In the Army Now. That's like you saying you turtle and you grew up in my era. You lying. You like Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Tell them Large Marge sent you. He lost his bike. You was a fan of all of that. Look, no, it ain't. We threw her right back up. They are all. My point is, they all three wasn't that talented and is getting force fed. Nick Cannon slipped through the cracks, but Paulie Shore, it seemed like it was going to work for a little while. And Tiffany Haddish, it seemed like it was going to work, and then it's like a little few dips. And it's looking like ultimately it ain't going to work, but it ain't totally in the shits. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting there. Man, yeah, everybody like Pee Wee Herman, bro. Tell him Large Marge sent you. And Pee Wee Herman kind of like that too. But they didn't too much try to force him. He worked for this and they tried to slip him in here and they tried to give him a couple roles where he wasn't playing that character in the 80s and everything, but it didn't quite work. Like he was in a couple Cheech and Chong movies and he was funny in them. So they just figure, okay, we gonna keep him right here. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then they'll try to slip him in, but he just didn't really totally work. I think Pee Wee, that image was too stuck in people's head. Then he still had his damn hair flipped up in the front, so it's like, man, it's Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna make that. That's my hood. You ain't gonna make me feel bad for watching Pee Wee. Tell him Large Marge sent you. No, I don't remember that, Digital Dre. I gotta see that. He was singing it. All right, best player. Pee Wee Herman was a hilarious in the Cheech and Chong movies. They put him in like 2 or 3 Cheech and Chong movies back in the day. It was hilarious. Joski Love. Hell, they ain't trying to force feed us just hilarious. Oh, yeah, man. I don't remember that, Digital Dre. Man, I was one. You went too far back on me. I'm gonna have to try to see if I can find that on YouTube. Hopefully, I can remember. Chosky Love. That sound funny just thinking about it. Pee Wee Herman rapping. They doing a walk. Yeah, Beastie Boys, and they had him hyped up. Let me rate this. Joe. Joeski Love. Ice-T in the video game. What y'all know about that? Look at the batter on that. Strength. Ice-T in the video dancing. Hell no. Tell them Large Marge sent you. Best player don't know. I was just up here watching that a couple months ago. Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure when they stole his bike. I was just watching it a couple months ago. It's free on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Yes, sir. Oh, damn. 3 hours and 23 minutes. I've been on since I came in this joint. Yes, sir. hmm So, yeah. I was talking about something and I got sidetracked. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Ice-T done been everywhere, man. Ice-T is like, what's this dude name, man? That been in everything. Ernie Hudson. Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell. He done been in every black movie that ever been created. If he ain't in it, it don't count. Ice-T done been in some of everything too. But Clifton Powell, he must work cheap. He is the Ben Crump of black actors. Then he done been in low budget movies, mid level budget movie, uh, uh, high budget movies. Clifton Powell is legendary. You see him get mad on that video on the internet. Somebody seen him in the store. He was like doing autographs, taking pictures. And they said, man, I remember you. He said, he the one from that Tyler Perry movie that was molesting his daughter. He said, hey, man, look here. He got mad. He said, why you got to pick? You couldn't pick no other movie, brother? Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell been in everything, bro. Men's Society. Friday after next Friday, Friday after next. Caught up. Wasn't he in Ali? Might have been in Ray too. Clifton Powell, that damn Clifton Powell been in everything. I know he got some money. Lance Gross. Who is that? I gotta see him. That sounds familiar. And, and put Clifton Powell in every damn movie. Sometimes you just get that. Like, I feel like, come on, man. They was doing that with Tiny Zeus Lister with Debo too. Tiny Zeus Lister looking at. Look at this guy, Mr. Louisiana. Right. He played Ray. Yeah, he was in Ray, Ali. Clifton Powell has been in every movie. He either played somebody that was shiesty and not to be trusted, or he played a cop. It was never no balance. He never played a decent role. He played either a shyster or a cop. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Louisiana, y'all follow Mr. Louisiana. There you go, right here. Penny. He trying. That's Big Brad. If y'all, those of y'all that's gonna check this out, that remember Big Brad, he had to get a new page, so he had to start over, new channel. Road to 50 subs so he can go live. So there he go right there. If y'all didn't see his channel, He got a new channel, so subscribe to the channel. Big Brad Wilson. Yeah, Dead Presidents. Man, that man was in everything. It's hard. It's like you can't even remember. I know his IMDb is off the charts. You probably be scrolling that thing forever. He was in First Time Felon. What else he was in? See, he automatically gonna come to mind if you think of some black movies. He come automatically. He been in every budget of black movie, whether it was a low level, low budget movie or just a regular, straight to BET or network movie or a big, like Ali and Ray, like a big budget. He been in there. He touched every level of black cinema. He was in Tyler Perry movie. It's something else that's slipping my mind that he was in. And it's kind of right on the tip of my tongue. Big Brad, what you got going on, man? Well, I'll remember it. On your way to work, okay. Salute. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm just up here chilling. I called out yesterday. I had too much stuff to do yesterday, man. I was running around. Then I laid it down. Big Brad. Subscribe to Big Brad Wilson. Put a link on him, Dre. Everything digital. He know how to do everything on his joint. Lance Gross. I'm still trying to figure out who that is. Pin it and press the link. Oh, I didn't know that. House of Pain. See, I don't know too much Tyler Perry stuff. When I used to watch Medea when it was a play, like before he blew up. When I went to Florida, it was like, oh, you ever heard of Medea? I'm like, what is that? They was like, it's an old lady. It's a play, and she be shooting at people. I was like, huh? You see, this is what the best player needed. He know everybody else filmography. Was he in I'm thinking, was he in Panther? Salute, Big Brad. Fucking right. Y'all subscribe, hit the link. Hit the link when y'all see this. Oh no, y'all ain't gonna see the comments. It's about to say hit the link. But yeah, cuz yeah, we gotta get on these panels. Yeah. Yeah, we 3.5 hours in, man. Who we had in here? No, that's what I'm saying. That's what we was talking about. We about to kick it back up. Cuz gonna come on. Hopefully we can get everybody get more people to start tapping in, since that's what people liked about it. Everybody coming through. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I meant to do this Friday, but I'm specifically not make no. I ain't gonna make no plan or nothing. Friday. So Friday is gonna be that old routine. I'm gonna go home, get me an OG nap, and then wake up and probably 9:30. We on. Oh, okay. Shake back on that. Because at one point I had me a good little schedule going. I was doing the early morning. Because you remember the early morning lives, it used to be still dark. I used to be driving to work. I had a mount on. and driving to work. Then it'll be here. Then the Friday night live. Yeah. Well, we had Hot to John in here. Y'all subscribe to Hot to John's Experience Podcast. Digital Dre. Subscribe to Digital Dre. Mr. Louisiana 5496 came through today. Subscribe to him. It's in the link pinned below. Who else we had in the spot? Napoleon, best player, came through. This was a nice one today. Long jump. Oh, they won't let me go back that far. But I know we had Yaya in here. Riz came through. Rizzy was in here. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say that's it. You know, I do my shout outs. If anybody was in there, I don't know. I ain't spoke to him. You know, he had lost his grandmother last time I heard from him. Probably about the week before last. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. No doubt. Dr. John's Experience, Kiwi. Y'all subscribe to Hot to John, Kiwi, aka Kiwi. Yep. We're gonna start attack mode. But yeah, week before last I talked to him. Yeah, I made holla at him later on. Let him know we going live. Matter of fact, what was that the other day? No, was that on the weekend? I don't know. I think Fig was live, and I seen Dread and Fig live, but it was right before I went out. Yeah, but let me get ready to get off here, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in, coming through. Nice little live this morning or whatever. If you haven't done so already, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please do hit the notification bell. Follow me at IV the Real Only, all lowercase, on IG and TikTok as well. You know what I'm saying? That's IVDAREALONLY. IV the Real Only, all lowercase. Anybody want to support the channel? We got a membership, $1.99, super chat, super thanks, Cash App, JBARMS, $JBARMS. But salute to everybody that came through the chat, man. Appreciate y'all and all your support. Check out the content. The lives, Chef 4 episode 11. Put out last week. Tap in this Friday. We're going to have the Friday night, the return of the Friday night live session. Yeah, that's going to be on the first, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be in 2 days from now, man. Check us out. Salute, man. Appreciate y'all.